Chat, pull up on your boy, man. Let's go, man. Let's get into this shit. How y'all doing, man? Happy Wednesday. Good to see y'all again, man. Good to see y'all up in this bitch again. Look, man, y'all see the title, man. We're going to get into it. We're not just going to talk about Bryce today, though, man. We got a lot to talk about. We got to talk about this defense. We got to talk about, of course, Bryce. Bryce ain't safe neither. We got to talk about this damn defensive coach, this scheme. We got to talk about Horn not traveling with one of the best fucking receivers in the league. He said, slight echo. I got an echo, chat. Oh, shit. Let me make sure my echo. Hold on. Let me get rid of this echo, chat. Give me a second. All right. Hopefully I sound better, man. But we got our shit to talk tonight, man. Y'all pull up on your boy. Pull up on your boy, man. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all know how we do on this live, man. We be chilling. We chilling, man. Your boy got the drink in his hand. I'm on tequila tonight, baby. What's going on, chat? I'm on that tequila tonight. Y'all see that clear glass? Yes, sir. I put a little bit of lemonade in that bit. Yes, sir. We on the tequila. Ain't no wine tonight. Fuck the wine. We feeling good tonight, man. Good vibes tonight. How y'all doing this Wednesday, though, man? How y'all Wednesday going, man? I just got off work myself. Funny little job I do, man. So one of the many things that I do is I'm a photo booth attendant. So this is one of many things that I do. This is a little side gig, you know what I'm saying? Quick little buck. But today, long story short, man, I was taking pictures at the little Compare Food event. They had Santa set up. They had his little chair and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? We taking pictures for the kids. They giving out gifts and shit like that, man. So it's real smooth, man. But it was one chick that came by there, bro. She had to be like fucking 6'1", 6'2", chat. Granted, I'm short, so I might be exaggerating. But the motherfucker was tall. She came over there, and mind you, we set up little stools in front of Santa. So, like, you don't got to sit on his lap. Like, we ain't trying to get, like, his space, you know what I'm saying, his personal space invaded and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. We trying to help bro out. You know what I'm saying? We got the stools set up in front of him. Big motherfucker came over there trying to sit on Santa's lap. I'm sitting there looking like, man, if you don't get your big ass in the paint and come get these damn rebounds, man. Chat. Motherfucker, I can't make this shit up, bro. I had to be like 6'1", 6'2", bro. Shit, Hornets could use the help. Man. Anyway, let me see who up in this chat, man. Good to see y'all. K2 Raw, what's going on, my brother? What be going on, man? What's up, Doug, in the building, man? Make sure y'all subscribe to What's Up, Doug, if you haven't already, man. If y'all are family over here, y'all already know what's up with Doug, man. That's my guy. Y'all know that's my co-host. If you are new to the channel, man, make sure you guys hit that link. Subscribe to What's Up, Doug, man. We will be dropping content very soon, man. 2025 is around the corner, man. We got a lot of plans for 2025, of course. This year was real. I ain't gonna hold you. It was real funky, real shaky. But we're coming back with that fire. So make sure you subscribe to What's Up, Doug, so you do not miss that content over there, man. I do a lot of features and shit like that over there. So if you guys want to see more of me and Doug, make sure you guys subscribe, man. Brazen, what's going on, man? Good to see you. He said, this fan base. Hey, we're going to talk about it, bro. We're going to talk about it, man. I've been like peeping and hopping on like different podcasts and chat. Mind you, bro, after the game was over, I went to the game. I went to the Dallas game, man. Shout out to my dude. Shout out to my girl who came with me. Tickets was, they dropped. They were still expensive, but they did drop. So I was like, I mean, fuck it. I might as well go, right? I paid like, $120 a pop for like the nosebleed. So that's more than my price range for sitting up there at least. But it is what it is, man. We went out there. We had us a good time. Unfortunately, it was not the result that we wanted. I at least expected them to compete like we've been competing all the way down to the end, whether we win or lose. But chat, man. Damn, I lost my train of thought. I'm doing all this yapping. But yeah, man, after the game, I ain't going to hold you. I didn't expect to come home to the podcast and hear people dogging Bryce once again. But like, yeah, he had a bad game. He had a terrible fucking game. 4 turnovers. That ain't acceptable at any level of football, bro. I don't care what you're talking about. But damn, bro, it was people really that was just like, hey, fuck him again, bro. I was like, damn, bro, we back on this. We back on this little civil war with the fan base, bro. We back going back and forth about Bryce. Now we having a whole nother conversation again about him being a bust after one game, chat. We're gonna get into the stats and shit like that, man. But look, man, y'all gotta calm the fuck down, bro. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Lower y'all expectations. Have y'all forgot we the Carolina fucking Panthers? It's still 2024. 2024 Carolina Panthers ain't going nowhere. This year was all about development, seeing what you got. Obviously, we got a shit roster, bro. Like, we got a bunch of fillers. You know what I'm saying? We filling in motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Y'all know damn well y'all didn't expect to come in the season competing. Fuck out of here, man. So lower your expectations. I don't know what people was expecting. Like, I know Bryce kind of spoiled us with like good performances in the last couple of weeks. I guess people raised the expectation for Bryce. Okay, rightfully so. But like, niggas is really like going in on Bryce right now, chat. Crazy work. Crazy work. We're gonna get into that, man. But shout out to Bryson, man. Good to see you up in here. Doug said, "Oh Lord, I heard you I heard you slip say gas. Slip and say gas." I don't know what you're talking about, Doug. I be yapping, bro. I be yapping. Supernova, what's going on, baby? Good to see you up in here, man. He said that's a big bitch. Hey, no, real shit, bro. Chat. She had to be like 6'1", 6'2", bro. Like, hey, granted, bro, I'm short. Like, I'm like 5'6". I ain't gonna hold you. But I know how to measure some fucking height. That motherfucker was up there. Get your ass in that damn paint, get these rebounds, man. Fuck wrong with you? I'm tripping, man. But it was a good time, though. It was a good little time. I mean, easy job, bro. Easy job for a little quick 18 an hour. I ain't doing nothing but pressing buttons on the screen, taking pictures and shit, letting them take pictures. You know what I'm saying? They set up venues and shit like that. They set up at different events. Matter of fact, I did an event for the Panthers not too long ago. I'm pretty sure if y'all been following me, some of y'all probably seen it on my Twitter. I shared a couple of pictures like on one of the lives. But yeah, I did a Panthers event. You know what I'm saying? I met Ian Thomas, Shuba Hubbard, all them niggas, man. All them. So yeah, the photo booth, that little side gig, that shit is, man, it's easy work. It's easy work, and it gives me hella exposure. I see the city. I meet a lot of different people, man. It's pretty dope. Pretty dope, man. But yeah, she's a big motherfucker. I ain't gonna hold you. DJ 17, man. What's going on, baby? Good to see you up in here, man. He said, I'm still rocking with Bryce. Hell yeah, man. Shout out to Bryce, bro. Fuck wrong with these niggas, man. Like, we really gonna sit here and flip. I really wonder, like, what is this fan base gonna be like in a couple years? Like, let's say Bryce do come along. Like, obviously, you know what I'm saying? He the franchise quarterback right now. Let's say Bryce Young just start cooking, bro. He really solidify himself as like a consistent quarterback. What's gonna happen when he fuck around and have bad games like this? Y'all gonna flip on him and then go back to calling him a bust every time he fuck up, have a bad game, you know what I'm saying, make some mistakes, bro. I get it, bro. Like, criticism, you can, bro, I'm all for that. Like, I'm gonna call you on your shit. I'm gonna criticize you for your performance. Matter of fact, this performance by Bryce was shit. It was. I was disappointed in Bryce, but I ain't gonna sit here and say, damn, he a bust after one performance. That's crazy as fuck, chat. We just seen him. We're gonna get in the numbers, man. We're gonna get in the numbers. Let me read this chat. Chance the Fabric, man. What's going on, baby? He said, yo, what's up, Quan? Ain't shit, man. We on this live, bro. Just bullshit, man. We about to bullshit on the live again. Good to see y'all on another Wednesday, man. It's a blessing to be here. For real. God damn, excuse me. Young Brave Heart, what's going on? That's a new name up in this bitch. He said, I'm still waiting and holding my judgment. I want to wait until the end of the year. That's fair. That's fair, man. Shout out to my guy Waves. Waves, if you, bro, first of all, run my guy up, bro. If you're not subscribed to Life is Just a Waves podcast on YouTube, matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all the channel, bro. Subscribe to my guy Waves, man. He's literally almost at a K, chat. He almost at a K, man. But shout out to my guy Waves. He mentioned that shit earlier too. He was catching a lot of backlash, but I understood where he was coming from. Like, he was sitting here saying, like, I'm not making a judgment on Bryce just yet. Like, I need more of a sample size to be able to evaluate this year. You know what I'm saying? So he's not really like on the Bryce train. He's not necessarily saying Bryce is ass neither. Let me share my screen with y'all, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to Life is Just a Wave podcast, man. This is his channel. This is his channel, man. Cool as fuck, man. I mean, he's going to bring it to you. He's going to keep it a band with you. He's going to keep it a band with you, but he's cool people, man. He's got a very open platform. So if y'all want to come over there and talk your shit, man, he's always open to bring you on. He's always looking to expand, man. I mean, he got a great fucking show, chat. Great fucking show. Every time he live, I try to catch that bitch. He usually go live after the games. Make sure you get my guy to a K, chat. Look at him. He's right there, man. He's knocking on the door for a K. Get him to a K, chat. Make sure y'all subscribe, bro. If y'all got to hop off the live, if you watching the replay, hop off this bitch, go subscribe, and then hop back on the content, man. But make sure y'all run my guy up. He's almost at a K, man. He's almost at a K. Show my guy some love. Let him know Uncle Quan sent you. But anyway, let me pull up these numbers with y'all, man, because I ain't going to hold you, bro. I got beef with y'all, man. I got beef with y'all again over the same motherfucker again. He said, "What's up, bro? How everything, man?" Look, man, I'm blessed, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you like, you know what I'm saying, life all sweet and glitter and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got bills to pay. You know, I'm a working citizen. I'm working my ass off, bro. I'm working 3 jobs. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting paid shit. I ain't getting paid shit. But your boy been working, man. Just been working, just trying to get through life, bro. Life is really just a roller coaster. It's a journey. Some days I feel up. Some days I'm down here. You know what I'm saying? It's a day-to-day process, man. But all in all, I'm blessed to be here, bro. I am blessed to be here, man. And I'm very thankful to have a platform to be able to talk to y'all and shit like that, man. I'm very thankful, bro. Very thankful. So I love all Panthers content stuff, bro. Yes, sir, man. Are you a Panthers fan or are you a fan of another team? Let me know. Let me know, man. Let me pull up my screen with y'all, man. Let's take a look at Bryce Young since he's been starting. Let's take a look at Bryce Young, man, since he has been starting back in the lineup. We're going to go game by game. So let's take a look at his recent games. Recent games. When that motherfucker started, he started Denver. It was Denver when he came back and started. Okay. So let's take a look at these numbers, man. Let's take a look at these numbers. Damn, he threw that bitch 37 times. 64% completion. Damn near 65. Averaging 66.1 a pop. 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. And those 2 touchdowns was in garbage time, right? So we can move on from that. Now, here's when the trend started. This is when Bryce Young kind of started slowly establishing a little bit of consistency, right? A little flash of consistency. Against the Saints, the numbers may not show what this guy was able to do on the film. I'm more of a film guy versus stats. But the throws that he was making was out of this world. It was nothing that we've seen from Bryce before, earlier in the year or last year. He was making throws, like big-time throws. He started to lead the league in big-time throws in that time span. So if you take a look, he's been efficient, bro. One thing about Bryce, he hasn't been turning the ball over. He had 1 turnover against the Saints. We still got the dub. Fast forward to next week in Munich, in Germany. Once again, man, we relied on that run game. Schuber had a hell of a game, so Bryce Young didn't have to do too much. And I think that needs to be the formula for this team. That needs to be the identity for this offense. But we go away from the run too soon, Chad. I ain't going to hold you. We go away from the run way too soon. I think Schuber had like 8 carries, 10 carries or some shit like that. That's disrespectful to who was a top 5 running back. And now he's slipping, bro. He's like fucking number 8, number 10 in the league now. Like, because we're not feeding him. And guys who was in the top 5, they getting better. They getting more carries. So, I don't know, man. We got to rely on that run game, but that's besides the point, man. Bryce Young, 126 in the air, 25 attempts, 60% completion, 5 a pop, 5 a pass. He had a touchdown. He didn't turn the ball over, though. His rating was 86.4. That's not bad. Not bad. You fast forward to the next week against KC, his best performance, arguably of the year. Toe-to-toe with the GOAT, Mahomes. No turnovers, chat. No turnovers, a 92.9 rating. Not bad. He was only sacked twice. No picks. No picks. 263 in the air, 35 attempts. Completed 21 of them bitches. We only lost by 3. Fast forward to the next week. Bryce Young had his best performance of the year statistically. 298, almost 300 yards. 46 attempts. That's a lot of fucking attempts. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's a lot of attempts. 26 pass completions. That's his best on the season. I think that's his best in his career, if I'm not mistaken. 26. He had 56.5 completion rate or completion percentage. Yeah, not bad, not bad. But hey, once again, not turning the ball over. No picks, no fumbles. Fast forward to the next week against Philly, kept it close again. The numbers don't necessarily pop out at you on the screen. 191, 55.9 completion percentage. Don't really pop out at you, man. But if you take a look at that film, man, he made a lot of big time throws and kept us in this game. He should have won this game had we just caught the ball, man. But hey, once again, he did turn the ball over. That was his first turnover in that 4-game span, and he had a touchdown. But he didn't turn the ball over that much, man. He was still able to keep it close. Now here's where the shit start coming in, man. After those performances, it ain't nothing that's necessarily popping out at you statistic wise. But if you take a look at his performance on the film, he looked good. His performance was well. He took care of the ball. Being a game manager, somebody that I believe Bryce Young can be very good at. He's been a game manager. This game against Dallas, chat, this is where it separates itself from this whole little, what's this, 2, 4, little 6-game span since Bryce Young has been back in the lineup. That's where it separates itself because y'all see we've been keeping it within one score every single game since Bryce has been back, excluding the Denver game. But this game, man, we got our ass beat, chat. It was a mismatch all across the board, man. They dominated the line of scrimmage from the start on both sides of the ball. Defensively, offensively, they controlled the line of scrimmage. And when you control the line of scrimmage in this league, 10 times out of 10, you're going to win, bro. If you dominating the line of scrimmage on both sides, you're going to win the game. Bryce Young was sacked 6 times, chat. 6. Look at how many times he was sacked in each game since he's been back. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 6 times he was sacked, right? He also had 2 interceptions. That's the first time he's had multiple interceptions since the Denver game. Since this little span of time, he's been hot, right? He also had 2 fumbles. Now, I ain't gonna hold you, chat. He really had 3 fumbles, but we recovered 1 of them. So 2 of them went back to Dallas. I'm not gonna hold you, chat. We talked about this with Bryce even in this rookie season, and I kept it 100 with y'all, bro. Bryce Young does have a ball security issue. He's always had a ball security issue. And I would argue that go back to college. But he's always had a ball security issue. He had 11 fumbles last year. That's not acceptable at any level of football. I don't give a fuck if it's Pop Warner, high school, middle school. I don't give a fuck what level of football you at. 11 fumbles is never a good thing, man. So as a rookie, he had 11. And then this game, he had two fumbles and 2 interceptions. So you turned the ball over 4 total times. And you were sacked 6 times. This right here gave everybody, I'm not going to say everybody, it gave a lot of people PTSD to rookie Bryce. Ironically, this was his best completion percentage on the year. But that's besides the point, man. 6 sacks, 4 turnovers that definitely gave a lot of people flashes of rookie Bryce. So a lot of people right now is going back to, hey, man, Bryce is just simply a fucking bust. And I'm sitting here like, damn, chat. I mean, we really going back to this conversation after he just had 1 bad game. So y'all let me know, man. Like, are we really pressing the panic button already on Bryce Young after having a bad performance? Everybody had a bad performance. It's not even about just Bryce Young. I'm not sitting here trying to, I know how y'all are. Excuses. It's not fucking excuses. He had a bad game. I just told y'all that. I was disappointed with him. But everybody did. Let's be real. We can't discredit the Cowboys for coming in there with a hell of a game plan and dominating both sides of the ball. They did a hell of a job. The Cowboys simply won this game. It is what it is, bro. This is just one of those games where we just got dominated, bro. And like, if Mahomes, matter of fact, I've seen Mahomes throw 3 picks in the game. I ain't never heard nobody come out and say he's a fucking bust. And I'm not comparing him to Bryce. I'm just kind of giving y'all a little bit of context. I seen Tom Brady throw multiple interceptions in the game. Ain't nobody dare call that motherfucker a bust. Matter of fact, let's go to a lower level. Fucking CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud had multiple games with multiple picks. Y'all gonna call him a bust? I don't think so. So when Bryce fucks up and have a bad game, his own fan base, again, bro, y'all are subject to y'all own opinions, bro. Like, if y'all gonna rip him and, you know, criticize him for his play on the field, be real with him. Like, it is what it is, bro. I ain't gonna tell y'all how to fan. But at the same time, you got people flipping on him, like, getting personal with him yet again. It's like, damn, hey, fuck Bryce. Bryce ain't shit. Bryce can't do this. Bryce can't do that. And I'm like, damn, he just showed y'all what he could do in the last couple of weeks. Give him some time. Let him develop. He still don't got weapons. He don't got, I'm not gonna say he don't have weapons. He don't have established weapons yet. We got a bunch of rookies trying to figure the game out and shit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about the rookies in a little bit, but give him grace, man. Give him grace, bro. Bryce Young gonna figure it out. He had a bad game, but we literally just saw the flashes of what Bryce Young can do. So to sit here and flip on him like that, that's crazy work to me. But again, I ain't gonna tell y'all how to be a fan, man. He said he's a Panthers fan. Okay, that's what's up, man. I appreciate you tuning in. Big love, big love. Glad to have you here, man. Supernova said, we fighting Bryce like a cheating wife. We over it, Quan. Are we forgiving Bryce? Forgiving him like a cheating wife. So you indicating that like he's been fucking us over and over again. I don't know. I wouldn't really compare it to like a cheating wife. But I see where you're going with that, Supernova. I see where you're going with it, but it is year 2. Now, we're talking about year 6 with Bryce, and we like Cowboys with Dak Prescott. Cowboys are over Dak because they've seen plenty of Dak to know what the fuck they got. We've seen 2 years, and we've seen Bryce on top. We've seen Bryce mid. We've seen Bryce at the lowest. We just still don't know what we have with Bryce just yet. We just don't know. We don't know. But hey, Supernova, it is what it is, man. If you feel like you just over the bullshit, bro, that's too damn bad, man, because you're going to have to deal with Bryce for a couple years now, man. They not going to move off. They not going to move on for Bryce. They not going to move on for Bryce, man. But, hey, I understand if you pissed off with his performance. Rightfully so, bro. 4 turnovers ain't it, man. It ain't it. It ain't it. SC Pace, man. What's going on, baby? Good to see you up in here, man. That's a new name. He said Panthers fans won't stop flip-flopping on Bryce, man. Give him some time to develop. He's going to be a good quarterback. Hey, tell me about it, bro. Tell me about it, man. I don't know if you're a fan of the Panthers or not, man, but that's what we do over here, man. Unfortunately, that's what our fan base is. We are a fan base that have very short-term memory. Not even going to hold you. Very short-term memory, man. Bryce can literally go 400 yards in 6 games in a row. Let that motherfucker throw 196, 3 turnovers in the game, and let him get sacked 5 times. They're going to call him a bust again. Can't make this shit up, bro. Like, and I ain't going to hold you, chat. I had my issue. You know what I'm saying? I had my beef with Bryce early in the season, but I ain't sat here and just flip-flop like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we flip-flopping. We going from, damn, Bryce a bust. Oh, damn, he might got it. Oh, nah, damn, he a bust. Oh, damn, he might got it. Oh, nah, he a bust. After each game performances, bro, like, give it some time to develop. Obviously, we're not going to be shit this year. We don't have the personnel yet, man. He actually had an average game. Talking about this past game? Like this past game against the Cowboys? Because, I mean, I don't know, man. I ain't going to hold you. That was below average. That shit was horrible. Not even going to hold you. He had a good throw to Coker a couple times. He had one where he threaded the needle on 3rd down. Of course, he had the one before the half where he got the deep ball to him. And, you know what I'm saying, yards at the catch with Coker. He took that bitch to the house. But that was it. We ain't get a spark other than that. We ain't get a spark from this offense at all. Run game couldn't get established. I mean, we couldn't get the pass game going. I mean, they dominated, bro. We couldn't handle Parsons. They was on our ass, man. They was on our ass. Did you see NFL? Shout out to Reverend Sal, man. He said, did you see NFL stock exchange fixture franchise? Excuse me, for Panthers. No, I ain't seen that. I might have to pull it up, man. He said NFL stock exchange fixture. Fixture friend. Okay. No, I ain't seen that, man. Make sure to hit that like button. Yes, sir. Shout out to my guy, Doug, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. It's free. It's free. You know what I'm saying? It don't take shit to hit the like button, chat. Like, I don't care what content you watching on YouTube, bro. Like, hit the like button. It ain't shit to hit the like button, bro. It takes nothing. and you literally helping this content creator like a lot, bro. A lot. A simple like button can change a lot, bro. Y'all gotta understand with this YouTube shit, bro. YouTube pay attention to like all the feedback from your audience. They pay attention to watch time, likes, and all that shit, bro. It's like when y'all hit the like button, y'all are really helping the content creators out a lot, bro. It's better than a fucking money donation, if you ask me. If you hitting the like button, and that shit free. All you gotta do is just hit the like, man. It don't cost nothing. It don't affect your timeline in any way, bro. Just hit the like. It don't take shit. Don't take shit, man. He said Bryce has shout out to Dixon, man. Shout out to Dixon. Bryce has played perfect in order for us, has to play perfect in order for us to even have a chance to win. Not even gonna hold you. I agree, Dixon. I agree. He don't really have a lot of help. So yeah, if Bryce Young was to win a game, he might just simply have to carry, bro. I don't know. But you can say he's been doing that in the last couple of games besides the Cowboy game. Like he got us the game winner against the Bucks, but the defense folded. He got us the game winning drive against the Chiefs, but Mahomes, you know what I'm saying? He had the ball last. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Bryce been doing what he could. I mean, yeah, this last game was not a good example, but like he been doing what he could in the last couple of games, man. We just need some help. We got to get a true burner in this bitch, man. We need more receiver help. He said it was a bad game, but I'm not worried about Bryce at all. Yeah, me neither, bro. Like it was a bad game, but I'm not gonna sit here and flip on, bro. That shit crazy. That was the worst game of the season for our O-line. And said, yeah, it was, bro. Like for us to be at the top of the league with our O-line and give up 6 sacks, bro, that was a shocker to me. And that was really a testament to just how good Cowboys D-line is, bro. Because our O-line been holding shit down. They've been having shit in straps, bro. They've been having shit in straps. So, I was real surprised when we gave up 6 sacks, bro. He said, outcoached, outplayed, bad game. Definitely outcoached, Doug. Facts, man. We were definitely outcoached, man, because if you take a look at it, again, they dominated the line of scrimmage, and we just had no answer for it. We tried to establish the run game, but Canales got away from it too soon. When he saw it wasn't working, like we was getting like 1, maybe 2 yards a pop. And Canales said, fuck it. Like, we just going to go to the air. And that's where we fucked up, man. That's where we shot ourselves in the foot. So, yeah, man, I think we were definitely outcoached and outplayed. He said, traded him for Lamar. Traded who for Lamar? Who do we trade? I know you ain't talking about no Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson ain't leaving no Ravens, man. Unless you're talking about, didn't we have a dude named Lamar Jackson on our team? That was a corner or some shit. I know we had a Michael Jackson. It's some more comical names, man. Just a bunch of no-name motherfuckers, man. He said, I'm a massive Panthers fan, LOL. Okay, bet. Most people in the fan base drive me nuts with the stupid takes, though. Facts, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, man. These takes be crazy. If y'all on Twitter, but Twitter is like a place of true comedy, just pure comedy with Panthers fans, bro. I'm talking about like niggas be going back and forth, like shit crazy, man. But yeah, Panthers fan base has got to be one of the most bipolar fan bases in the league. Even with Cleveland, y'all know how long Cleveland been so ass, bro. But they fans gonna show up and they ain't gonna let motherfuckers just overrun the stadium. That's not what they about. They gonna go there and they gonna turn up for their team. In Carolina, man, boy, oh boy, it depends on the week. I'll say that, man. It just depends on the fucking week with these Panthers fans. Young Bravin said, he can be a good quarterback, but I don't see anything special like Cam Newton. But like I said, I'm going to wait and see. I mean, I don't blame you, man. I actually agree with you to some extent. I feel like Bryce Young, I always said this, man. Bryce Young, to me, what his ceiling is being a very good game manager. Like somebody who can do like off-platform throws and have a clutch gene and shit. You know, keep us in games. Do what he needs to do to keep us in the game. He's not really somebody that's going to strike me as a 300-yard passer every game. He going to have those 200 yards, you know what I'm saying? Those 196s and shit like that. As long as our run game is doing decent, Bryce Young is going to be able to manage the game well enough to keep us in it. But yeah, that's what I don't think he's going to be like a Cam Newton, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Cam Newton was a game changer. I mean, he broke a lot of records. He was something this league had never seen, man. But Bryce Young, I'm not going to say he's something this league has never seen. Because right now, he ain't going to hold you. I mean, you could compare him to a lot of quarterbacks. You could compare him to like a young, I know a lot of y'all going to probably rip my head for this. You can probably, you know what I'm saying, compare him to a young Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Maybe with the way he improvises and running in and out of pocket, breaking tackles and shit like that. He's smaller, so he can, you know what I'm saying, squeeze through tackles and, you know what I'm saying, evade sacks. Y'all can compare him to, who else can you compare him to? I wouldn't compare him to Drew Brees, but I've heard the comparisons. I ain't gonna go that far. But yeah, man, Bryce is gonna be Bryce. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have his own game, but I think he's gonna be a nice little game manager, man. He said, no, that's not the starters for the Cowboys D-line. No excuses. We just got beat. That wasn't even the starters, damn. So we just got out physical. How do you say this word? So fuck it. We was definitely not physical enough. We got our ass beat. Yeah, I didn't know that wasn't the whole starting lineup though. We was got beat against second string, third string. Damn. That really, I don't know. That just kind of solidified even more how good that coaching is. They came in with a hell of a game plan, bro. I'm talking about stunts and matchups. They was on it, man. Like, hold on, Ray. I'm gonna read your comment, but if you take a look at what the coaches was doing with these matchups, bro, on both sides of the ball, if y'all seen my vlog, bro, hold on, my vlog. I did a vlog. I uploaded a vlog a couple days ago, man. I went to the game and I pointed out, man, like even on the offense, bro, everywhere JC Horn lined up, they put CD Lamb on the opposite side. They didn't want him to have to deal with JC Horn because they knew we ain't have anybody besides that. And what do you know? CD got off. He was getting the fuck off, bro. Every time if CD was lined up in front of Horn, they motioned that motherfucker away from him the whole game. And it's the same thing on the defensive side. They put Micah Parsons on our weak link, Ike Ekwonu. Y'all know how I feel about Ike Ekwonu. But this is not about my personal feelings. This is just about the performance that we saw on the field. Ike Ekwonu was getting beat on. He was getting picked at. They put Micah Parsons in front of Ike Ekwonu. He beat him a couple of times. I think he got both sacks on Ike Ekwonu. He had an inside stunt, you know what I'm saying? He beat Cade Mays a couple times. So yeah, bro, like they really was just on one with their stunts, bro. Like that was just good game planning, man. Especially with like non-starters. Reverend said that would probably be one big critique of Canales. He has to stop getting away from the run. Yeah, I agree, man. But that's really just learning curves for a first-year head coach. It's his first year coaching. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not just the offensive coordinator. He got to worry about everything. You got to worry about managing the clock, timeouts, and shit like that. Like you got to worry about defense too. Like yeah, you're gonna let your coordinators eat, but like you are the offensive coordinator and the head coach. You're calling the shots, and you got to worry about managing your whole entire team, subs, and all that shit, man. So first year, it probably is overwhelming. He probably just all over the place trying to figure it out, man. So yeah, he's just that's one of my biggest critiques too, man. Don't go away from the run. You told us your damn self that you was gonna be stingy with the ball and you was gonna be a run first team. That's what you told us. You was gonna run the ball. I'm not seeing it, man. But at the same time, he might be trying to preserve Chuba Hubbard's health. We ain't got no running backs. We have, you know what, bro? We had Boone hopping the game, man. Shout out to Boone, the other running back that we brought up. Bro, I don't know why we went away from him. That motherfucker he got like what 2 carries, and both of those carries it was positive gain. I don't know why they didn't just keep feeding Chuba and Boone. There go your 1-2 punch. Use it, man. Like fucking use it. You went away from it. I don't think I seen Boone in the game after that. So yeah, man. We got to get better with that. He said, I agree with that take as a GM, bro. Yeah, man. Don't get me started on Evero. Oh man. Don't get me started on Evero. That is why I am not a huge fan of the scheme. Horn can't travel. He is stuck in the scheme. Sheena called him out on that. Facts. Yeah, I saw Sheena Quick on Twitter. She did call him out on that. And that's the thing, Reverend. I agree with you, bro. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, chat. I'm not gonna hold you. For the longest, I thought Evero was the scapegoat, bro. Because coming into the season, I was looking at this defensive roster. I was like, bro, it ain't nothing that Evero can do in a 3-4 defense. Like with this personnel, you don't have nobody that can rush the quarterback. You don't have a nose guard that can eat up blocks with a 3-4 defense. You don't have linebackers that can, have versatility, get good blitzes. Like, yeah, Josie Jewell's playing nice, but he need help. Trayvon Wallace is out for the year. So you don't have very good linebacker play. Your safeties don't know what the fuck going on. So, you know what I'm saying? I always thought he was a scapegoat. Like, what can you do with the personnel that you got? You don't have pass rush. You can't stop the run. There's not really much you can do to scheme up a defense with that personnel. But I'm not going to hold you, bro. Like, after this week, when he refused to put Horn on CeeDee Lamb, I don't give a fuck about scheme, nigga. Like, put your best corner on the best receiver. It's fucking 2 + 2 math, my nigga. Like, why is J.C. Horn not on the best receiver in the fucking league? Or one of them? Why? That don't make sense, bro. That's the best corner we got. Other than J.C. Horn, we got Michael Jackson, fucking whoever else. I don't fucking know. We got Shoe Smith Wade, a rookie. We don't have a lot of help. J.C. Horn is our best talent. Let him travel. Fuck your scheme, my nigga. Let him travel. You saw every time CeeDee Lamb was away from Horn, he was getting the fuck off. That's what pissed me off the most this last game, bro. That shit pissed me off so bad, bro. And I coached Pop Warner. Kids, chat. I don't know a thing. I'm not even gonna sit here and hold you, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and hold you like I know all about NFL defensive schemes and shit, but I know 2 + 2, my nigga. Put your best corner on the best receiver. Fuck your scheme. You trying to win or not? You trying to get a coaching position or not? Let Horn travel. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? I'm talking about I don't see CeeDee Lamb. I'm talking about off the line of scrimmage, eating these corners up. And I'm like, oh my God, bro, when are you going to change or adjust? He did it the whole game. He stuck to his philosophy. He stuck to that shitty ass 3-4 scheme, man. And sure enough, we got our ass beat. He said we needed left tackle and the defense. Hey, you know what, bro? I would put Brady Christensen back at left tackle. Fuck it. He did a hell of a lot better than Ike Ekwonu. And I mean, that's no shot on Ike Ekwonu, bro. I got to give him his props, bro. Like, he's been doing solid in the last couple of weeks since he's been back. But Brady Christensen was holding shit down, bro. He was at left tackle. I would put Brady Christensen there. Just let him challenge Ike for the spot. Let him challenge him for the position, bro. Fuck it. Let him have a position battle on shit. Whoever win. It is what it is, man. But yeah, Ike was getting beat, bro. He's just not a good pass protector, man. And it sucks because you're a left tackle. That position is important for your quarterback's blind side. You tripping, fam. I never liked Ekwonu, though. I was never a fan of Ekwonu. You can't have your safeties covering it. Facts, bro. Facts. Say that shit, man. Like, that shit was dumb as hell, bro. That shit was dumb as hell. My guy Nick Trustate in the building, man. What's going on, man? Good to see you up here. Oh, shit, chat. We just been up here vibing with no type of background music. Y'all know I've been doing a little background music in the last couple of weeks, man. So let me put that on real quick before we get into, like, the extra content and shit, man. Vibe out real quick, chat. I got my tequila to the side. Y'all know what type of time we on, man. Anyway, finish reading these comments. He said, hit that like button. I appreciate that, Nick. Good to see you up in here, man. He said, when I heard that he doesn't study, he was when I heard that he doesn't study, he was to go. Who don't study? He said he has to go. Okay, I get you, Sam. Who don't study? I know you're talking about effort. I hope you're not talking about a professional coach not studying the game of football. I hope you're not talking about effort. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? But anyway, man, let's move on to another topic. We're gonna talk about this defense, bro. We ain't done with this defense. We are not done with this defense, man. Matter of fact, you know what? Fuck that. Let's stay on the defense. What do we got to do about this defense, though, chat? How are we gonna rebuild this defense? We talked about it briefly on the last live. I told y'all to give me one person that y'all think we should draft. So y'all let me know who y'all think we should draft, man. Right now, this is my big three right now. This is my big three in the draft. If we're going to stay at number 3, I know a lot of y'all talking about trading back. Fuck that, bro. Fuck trading back. Fuck that. I do not want to miss out on another Micah Parsons, bro. We could have had Micah Parsons, by the way, chat. We could have had Micah Parsons. Shout out to J.C. Horn, but hey, we could have had Micah Parsons. Don't fuck it up this time, Panthers. Don't fuck it up, bro. If I'm in the chair, if I'm the DM, I am pulling the trigger immediately on Abdul Carter, bro. I know a lot of y'all want Graham from Michigan. That's fine. I know a lot of y'all want to, you know what I'm saying, stop the run and eat up the interior, get him to pair up with Derrick Brown. That'd be deadly, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. I would not be mad at that. Travis Hunter, I would definitely not be mad at that shit. He gonna have to leave that girl though. I ain't gonna hold you. You're gonna have to leave that fucking girl alone, man. That girl is fucking poison, bro. That girl is poison. She gonna be the downfall of that man's career. But besides the point, I ain't gonna get into the personal life. Travis Hunter's a dog. He is. He won Heisman. I think Genty should have won it, but hey, it is what it is. He won it. He played both sides of the ball. I'm not gonna sit here and say he need to play both sides of the ball the whole time with us. But at least, you know what I'm saying, let him start at corner. Let him start at corner. And then give him a couple, you know what I'm saying, little formation packages on the offense. You know what I'm saying? Times where he can flash here and there on the offense. But we need corner help. Bad. Let him pair up with J.C. Horn. I think that solves a lot with our secondary. You know what I'm saying? So get Travis Hunter to play corner full time. Get him a couple packages on offense. Hell, I think that'd be a hell of a pick, chat. Not even gonna hold you. I would like that pick. But again, chat, if I'm the one in the chair, I'm pulling the trigger on Carter. Because again, I don't want to miss out on another Micah Parsons, bro. And this is literally a fucking clone of Micah Parsons. By the way he plays on film, that motherfucker's a beast, chat. I'm not gonna go into like shoving the highlight tape down y'all throat, but we watched it a little bit last live. If y'all was here last live, bro, we watched Abdul Carter work. That motherfucker can play anywhere. He is literally Micah Parsons 2.0. You can put him in the interior. You can put him at the edge. You can put him at linebacker. He can play coverage. He can stop the run. He can tackle. You know what I'm saying? He got it all, chat. He's literally got it all. You talking about somebody that can be an X factor for the defense? This motherfucker's right here is going to be the one to change this entire defense from the start. I'm talking about from the start. Y'all see how Micah Parsons came in the league, literally wrecking shit from day one? Yeah, you looking at him right now. Abdul Carter from Penn State, we got to pull the trigger on him, man. If we're going to stay at number 3, fuck trading back. I'm pulling the fucking trigger right now on Carter, bro. I'm pulling the trigger. But y'all let me know, man. What do we need to do to fix this defense? Look, if it's not these 3, I don't want it. I don't even want it, bro. Not even gonna hold you. But what about free agent, chat? Free agent. I don't really know what defensive players are in the free agency coming up this year. We can look it up if y'all want to, but what about free agency, man? Y'all let me know in the comments. Who do y'all feel like we need to sign in the offseason? I know we need to go ahead and go heavy on defense in the draft, man. We're gonna have to go heavy on defense. We might have to pull what was that, 2021, 2020, when we did all defense? Some crazy shit like that. We might have to do that shit again. Might have to do that shit again, man. Not saying that the offense is straight, but defense is just that bad, man. We need a lot of help. We need help in all forms of all levels of the defense. From the interior, from the edges, we need linebackers, we need safety, we need corners. We need it all, bro. So shit, bro. You can't go wrong with either of these picks, man. That's really just the reality of it. Can't go wrong with either of these picks. You want to stop the run, you want to get some pass rush, get Carter, bro. You got to get Carter, bro. But y'all let me know. Let me read y'all comments real quick. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking. Make sure y'all hit that like button too, man. Y'all, if y'all fucking with y'all boy, man. Y'all fucking with your boy, hit that like button. Subscribe if y'all haven't already subscribed to the channel, man. We chilling. Oh, you talking about Iquanu? You know, Iquanu don't be studying. Damn, boy. You ever just get overwhelmed by the amount of responses that you have in your head? Bro, I got so much shit to talk about, Icky. So much shit to talk about. Look, Doug know I can't stand that motherfucker, man. I can't stand Ike Ekwonu. As much as some of y'all can't stand Bryce, bro, I can't stand Ike Ekwonu, bro.
Where's the trust?
I'm not gonna call him a bust, but like he's below average. You know what I'm saying? He alright. He alright. But for a number 6 overall pick, bro, like you supposed to be up there in the league by now. You not, what's his 3rd year? Come on, bro, get your shit together. Reverend said, Graham McCarter 100%, man. Our front seven, the most interesting thing. Yeah, bro, like, if you really sit here and pay attention to the Panthers, bro, like, we really lackluster with the pass rush, bro. Like, I'm talking about anybody we go against, whether it's fucking Gardner Minshew or fucking Patrick Mahomes, Cooper Rush, don't matter. Bo Nix, they have so much time to go through their progressions. It's ridiculous, bro. Like, they just be sitting there chilling in the pocket. I'm talking about chilling. I've seen Caleb Williams. Fuck. What happened to my damn stream, bro? Am I still on the stream? Hold on, chat. Somebody's calling me, man. Anyway, man, I've seen. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Bro. Like, fucked up my stream trying to call me. Damn. Fuck it, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, fuck up my damn. I take BN outside linebacker in the second round. We can trade back for more picks. Okay, you talking about trading back? Okay. Trade Bryce Young for picks and re-sign Sam Darnold. Next, Reverend said, I think we should go after Talanoa. Oh shit! Oh, you listed names. Oh, you talking about Hufanga from 49ers? Yeah, hey, is he gonna be a free agent this year? I feel like he just got drafted though. Damn, that was quick. They not letting him go, bro. They not letting him go. You can forget about that shit. Hufanga ain't going nowhere. Greenlaw damn sure ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna hold you up. We could get Greenlaw. He's actually one of my favorite linebackers. Like, he's slept on, bro. He can't stay healthy, but that's really just due to his level of play. Greenlaw is a fucking beast, bro. That nigga, bro, the way he plays linebacker, bro, like, he's like the closest thing you're gonna get to Ray Lewis, bro. That motherfucker he's a maniac, bro. A fucking maniac. He's got that real 90s, 2000s play to him, man. I like Greenlaw. I like him a lot, man. Khalil Mack, he old as shit. I don't want no Khalil Mack. I'm not giving up no draft capital for his ass. And I don't know what type of bag he's gonna want. Reddick is always welcome back. I don't know, he washing up too though. I ain't heard his name in a minute. Or Douglas. Okay. I like that list. I like the list, but I don't think any of those motherfuckers coming here. Donald said, if the Falcons can get rid of Kurt, what make you think we can't let go of Bryce? Hold on, let me fact check, bro. Did the Falcons get rid of Kirk Cousins? Hold on. I know he got benched, but did they let him go? Kirk Cousins bench. Yeah, he ain't got let go. So they didn't necessarily get rid of Kirk Cousins. They just benched his ass. I mean, Bryce already got benched. So I don't know, Donald. Bryce already got benched. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So shit. They're not moving off of Bryce. Like, I get it, bro. Like, a lot of y'all have y'all personal, feelings and preferences of what y'all want this team to look like, or what moves y'all want them to make. But in reality, bro, whether you like them or not, or agree with it or not, Bryce Young is our quarterback. It is what it is, bro. That's the pick that we made. That's the guy that we believe in, or our front office. I'm not even gonna say our front office believes in. So he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere, man. Reverend said we also have to be in the mix for Godwin and Higgins. I want Higgins, bro. Fuck that shit. I want Higgins. Y'all know how I feel about Higgins, man. Shout out to Clemson, by the way. Yes, sir. Y'all see us in the playoffs, man. I saw some fucking South Carolina. Look, bro. I don't beef hard with college. I don't do the beefing because I don't really watch college enough to be into it to beef with people. But I saw some South Carolina fans talking shit, bro, and I was like, how y'all talking shit on the other side? Y'all watching the playoffs wishing on our downfall, so enjoy the show. Fuck, nigga. Anyway, shout out to Clemson.
Where's the trust?
That's that joint kicking in, boy. Let me drop the link, man, before I just be up here yapping and shit. Drop the link, man. If y'all want to pull up on your boy, man, I got a couple more topics I want to talk to y'all about, man. So if y'all want to pull up, feel free to pull up whenever, man. Say any veteran receivers you want us to try to acquire? Yeah, I want T. Higgins. I want T. Higgins or Garrett Wilson, bro. That's it. If it ain't T. Higgins or Garrett Wilson, man. Or KJ Osborne, bro. KJ Osborne, I was saying this like 2 years ago. But KJ Osborne fell real deep down that depth chart, bro. Like, I don't even know if he's still with Minnesota or not, or did they release him? I don't know. But that motherfucker's not being utilized wherever he is. KJ Osborne is nice. Hell, he beat us. I watched him in person beat us in overtime. KJ Osborne is nice, but I'm not gonna call him a number one, but he can definitely be a nice addition to this team, bro. He got some speed to him. Not elite speed, but he got some speed enough to be another Jalen Coker, but better. Game Dream, what's going on, baby? Good to see you. He said, if we keep Evero, then Carter is the pick. I don't know if we're going to keep Evero, though. I hope not. I hope we don't keep his ass, man, because, again, bro, like I was telling y'all earlier, bro, I always thought he was a scapegoat until this game. When he didn't let Horn travel, I was like, okay, your scheme just shit, man. Like, I understand, bro, you don't really have the personnel to run your scheme. And, I mean, as a person that, like, run a defense, I mean, yeah, it's top winner levels. Like, nah, you don't really necessarily like to change your philosophy, especially in the middle of the season when you know what I'm saying? You already got your 3-4. That's what you stick by. You know what I'm saying? So, sitting here trying to switch to a 4-3 in the middle of the season, you talk about learning whole new terminology, and it's a whole different playbook. Like, you're talking about 100 and some, not even 100, but like hundreds of plays. So, like, I understand it, bro. You can't just change your scheme. But you got to make some type of adjustments to your defense within the scheme. Horn not traveling, bro, I can't get with that. I just can't, bro. That was really the line that was drawn for me. Fuck you on, Evero. What are you on, bro? Why is Horn not traveling? Honestly, we first need to figure out if you bring him back Eazy-E. Then figure out, okay, who can play in the scheme, add and draft the right free agent. Then let's see what 2025 brings. I'll tell y'all this, man. That motherfucker Carter can play in any scheme. I don't care what y'all on. Carter can play in a 4-3, 3-4, fucking 5-2, 4-4. It don't even matter. That motherfucker's dangerous. He can play in any scheme. Regardless, bro. Draft Carter. Fuck what y'all talking about. Second year. Nor watch it. Oh, okay. I see. That was a continuation from the last comment. The right free agent. Then let's see what 2025 brings us. The second year, or watch it. All right. Evero is so ass. Agreed, Chance. Agreed. Yeah, I agree. I want Carter, man. Yeah, he's a dog, bro. He's a fucking dog, man. I think he's the guy. Who the fuck lines up Nick Scott? Chance, when you find out the answer to that question, please do hit me up, man. Please do hit me up, because I was trying to put 2 and 2 together, trying to calculate and shit on why Evero was refusing to put Horn on CD. You know what? Fuck. If you don't want Horn to travel, cool, bro. Cool. But it's CD Lamb. Get a double team, maybe. No, you had niggas on an island with CD fucking Lamb. On an island. I don't know, man. So, Chance, when you find out the answer to that question, bro, please do let me know. Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, they do, man. 49ers got cat issues. They got a lot of people on that roster that want the bag. Hell, Brandon Ayuk just cried his way into a contract. Fucking Christian McCaffrey, they had to eat up his capital. McCaffrey, we paid McCaffrey a lot, and I think 49ers ate up his capital for us. So they still paying, bro. They paying his injured ass. They paying Debo. I think Debo. Did he get a contract? I don't know if Debo got a contract, but think about it, bro. Like Bosa just got paid. Bosa got paid $30 million. Shit, bro. They got a lot of people they got to pay, bro. Think about their roster, man. They stacked on both sides, bro. You ain't gonna keep a roster like that for 10 years. Hell no. They gonna want the bag, bro. And if you don't pay them the bag, sayonara. He said they have to make a decision with Purdy, and he's gonna cost. Yeah, he gonna cost, bro. I ain't gonna hold it though with 49ers, bro. It's such a plug and play system. You can, bro. If I was them, I wouldn't even pay Purdy. I'd get another quarterback. Fuck you, nigga. Daniel Jones out there. Shit. Well, I'll go ahead and pay Purdy. I ain't fucking with no Daniel Jones. Hell no. He said, no, fam. What you talking about, Doug? No, that comment was for Icky. Oh, let me go back. Oh, you talking about the second year? Oh, you talking about? Okay. I got you. Yeah, fuck Icky. What about we add another? No. Now, if you talking about free agents, still no, but we got way bigger holes, bro. Like tight end is fine, in my opinion, bro. Tight end is fine. We got JT Sanders that we just drafted, and he showed promise. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you though. He been fighting in the last couple games. Y'all notice that? Like when he came back in the last 2 games, he's been quiet. Damn, bro, get right. That damn T-Move ass camera. There we go. Yeah, he ain't been right in the last 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks since he been back. I don't think he had a catch. I don't know. But he's going to be all right, man. He a rookie. You know what I'm saying? He a rookie. We got Tommy Tremble, you know what I'm saying? Tommy Tremble and JT Sanders. Apparently, Sullivan is still around. You know what I'm saying? We still got Sullivan. Who's Matthews Jordan? He was all right, man. So, Ian Thomas can get the fuck on. I don't think we need another tight end. I don't think, not right now. Like, we'll see in another year what we're going to do with Tommy Tremble and shit. Like, but right now, I don't think we need another tight end, to be honest. Anyway, man, another topic that I want to bring up with y'all, man. My boy Xavier Legette. Let's get straight to it, man. Is Xavier Legette a bust or not, chat? Y'all let me know in the comments. Is Xavier Legette a bust or no? Personally, chat, I'm going to speak on this shit, man. I know a lot of people have been giving him hell. Rightfully so, though, man. Like, I understand, man. Like, as a pass catcher that was drafted in the first round, your main job is to come into this league and be a contributor to your offense by catching the ball, right? He has not been able to consistently catch the ball, man. And a lot of fans, he's losing a lot of fans, chat. He's losing a lot of fucking fans, man, by dropping the ball in critical moments. Like not last week, the week before, he dropped the game winner against Philadelphia. Against the Saints, he got a ball snatched away from him. He dropped the ball. Listen, he got a lot of fucking drops, chat. He got a lot of drops, man. But is he a bust? I think it's too early, chat. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's too early to really sit here and critique Xavier Legette on whether or not he's a bust, but we can get on his ass. I ain't even gonna hold you. We can definitely get on his ass for not catching the ball. Not even gonna hold you. Not even gonna fucking hold you, man. But I'm not gonna sit here and literally just write him off in his first year. Anytime a rookie come in here at any position, bro, I'm giving them grace. You gotta develop. AJ Brown, if I'm not mistaken, came in his first year. I think he was struggling too. DK Metcalf didn't necessarily pop out at the screen on people. I don't know, man, but I do understand why fans are pissed off with Xavier Legette. Xavier Legette, I mean, I saw somebody on Twitter, man. I saw somebody on Twitter say Xavier Legette ain't did shit for me at all. And I was like, look, I know he's had a couple bad games, bro. But we can't sit here and say he ain't did shit at all. Because he's definitely had a couple of flash plays too, man. He's got some flashes, chat. Let's take a look at his stats. It don't necessarily pop out at you. I mean, again, he's a rookie. He is a rookie. 4 receiving touchdowns, chat. 4 receiving touchdowns in his first year. That is a great fucking sign, man. It's a great sign. DJ Moore, 2 receiving touchdowns for the longest couldn't even get past what was that, like 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns on the year? It was something like that, man. It was like a very low number with DJ Moore just for the longest could not get over that touchdown number. But we already got a rookie with 4 touchdowns. You can build off of that. I'm not sitting here calling him a number 1. I'm not gonna say he's an elite receiver. I'm not gonna say he's a threat. But he can work, man. He can be a solid maybe number 2 guy. You know what I'm saying? That big body receiver that you need to go, you know what I'm saying, to go up and get a catch. That's really what I felt like Xavier Legette was going to be coming into this league. But ironically, man, he has been the opposite. Whenever you're relying on him for like a big target, you know, clutch moments, critical moments, he don't show up, man. But you take a look at this season, it's been up and down, man. But it's been average. It's been average. 4 touchdowns on the year. You know what I'm saying? Last game was 7. Oh, man, he only had 3 targets, 2 receptions for 7 yards the whole game. But Dallas do got a nice secondary. They have Bland. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if they was healthy or not, but they got Stephon Diggs and Bland over there. They dogs, bro. Like, let's call it what it is, bro. Let's call it what it is. I know one of them always fucking unhealthy, man. One of them is always injured. So I might be mistaken. They might have not both played at the same time. I don't remember. But regardless, man, Dallas got a nice little secondary. And plus, y'all saw their pass rush was getting to us, man. So only 3 targets. It makes sense. It makes sense. Pull up the rest of these. Game before that, he had, 8 targets and he only caught 2 of them hoes. Damn. You want to show the drops? I need to see the drops. That's what I want to see. How you see the drops? Fuck it. Damn, bro. 39 yards out of 8. So he had 8 targets and only snagged 2 of them. A couple of those was drops, chat. A couple of those was drops. I remember, ironically, a lot of people were saying like we wasn't targeting Xavier Legette enough. 8 targets, chat. God damn, boy. And then again, like go fast forward, not even fast forward, rewind a week ahead or a week before. Another game with 8 targets. He had half of that. Okay, that's good. 13.3 yards a pop, 53 yards. Okay, that's decent. This is like number 2 numbers, maybe, depending on the team you're talking about, really. But we're talking about the Panthers. These is decent number 2 numbers, man. 56 yards against the Chiefs. 14 yards a pop, 40 yards against the Giants. Caught majority of his targets. 13.3 yards a pop. So yeah, man, like very average numbers, but I'm not gonna necessarily say these are numbers that's like bust numbers. This is not like Mingo numbers, you know what I'm saying? Like Mingo, looking at him on the film, he couldn't create separation. He couldn't get off the line of scrimmage for shit. He would get jammed up, you know what I'm saying? People would run stride for stride with him. He had no physicality. He couldn't like box out people. He just didn't work out, man. But Xavier Legette at least does create some type of separation. He creates some type of separation, man. But it's just a matter of him being able to catch the ball. But we can sit here and have the argument about whether or not that fractured wrist is affecting him or not. I don't know how long he's had it, but that wrist is definitely fucking with him. But he's not going to admit that. Because every time they ask him about it, he always shrug it off. Young say he's not a bust. Chance say he's not a bust. Bro, how is he already? But he's a facts. Facts, man. I agree. I don't like calling rookies a bust. Come on, where's the trust? It's too soon, bro. Like I've seen so many times in this league where at any position, not just that position, but at any position where people have come in the league and may have struggled their first year and turned it up later in their careers, maybe the second year, third year, or fucking later down the road. It don't matter. But like calling them a bust in their first year is premature judgment, man. Let's just call it what it is. That no, he's not a bust. Facts, space. Facts. No, the talent is there. It's just a mental thing. Okay, so you're saying it's a mental thing, man. Okay. I wonder what if it is a mental thing, man. Then what the hell is going on with Xavier Legette? Is he too distracted? I mean, is it just too much in his first year? Did he already get a little bitty in his ear? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with XL, man. The drops are bad. There's no excuses. Yeah, I agree, man. But the Panthers did know he was a bit of a project. Yeah, man, that's a tricky conversation with this shit, man. Like, with our first two picks of this past draft, it was Xavier Legette and Jonathan Brooks. Now, a lot of people argue these players both coming out with project players. With Xavier Legette, yeah, he had all the potential and talent in the world, but it's a matter of fitting him into your scheme in the NFL. Because college, that shit different. You can dominate in college, and then when you come to the pros, you seeing a bunch of pros. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of pros that really do this shit. So it might be a learning curve, man. It might be a learning curve, but regardless, like you said, Chance, those drops ain't no excuses, bro. Those drops ain't you gotta. That's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. And Jonathan Brooks already was drafted with an ACL injury with our second round pick. A lot of people was like, yo, why do you draft this high? Why do you get a busted up running back that high that you're not even gonna be able to use? And chat, I'm not even gonna hold you, man. Like, for the longest, bro, like when Brooks came, when he was, you know what I'm saying, dealing with the ACL and then he came back to the lineup, bro, like I was all for Brooks, bro. I was like, yeah, Jonathan Brooks makes sense. You want to pair Chuba Hubbard with a good running back. That's a dangerous threat, bro. You got a 1-2 punch. We've seen this in Carolina before. We've seen the double trouble. So it made sense to me. But with him re-aggravating the ACL or re-tearing the ACL, which is terrible, bro. That's terrible, man. I hope he gets better. It does make me start to question the pick now. Like, damn, bro, did we pick him too soon? Did we pick the right running back? Could we have waited to get a running back? Because I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Running backs, the value for running backs has decreased, man. It did. It has decreased. You can get a cheap running back out of the draft later in the rounds, or you can fucking get an undrafted free agent running back and he might fuck around and be something. You just never know, man. But I feel like with Jonathan Brooks, we might have just pulled the trigger too early, man. I mean, think about it, chat. He had to sit from last November. So 2023 November, he got his ACL torn. So he had to sit out. Even after getting drafted, he had to sit out and go through rehab, right? For a whole year. It wasn't until November this year, a year later, Jonathan Brooks was added back into the lineup. He finally had, 2 games on his belt, 2 or 3? And that shit popped again. That he tore his ACL once again, man, on non-contact. And you just hate to see it, man. So now it makes you question, like, damn, we're not going to be able to use him next year neither. So now the question remains, do you have to get another running back? Because you're not going to be able to use Brooks at least for another year. We might not see him until next November, December. Might be the whole fucking year, which is unfortunate, man. It is unfortunate, bro, because I like Jonathan Brooks a lot, bro. And I think he can be a stud in this league. But it's just, damn, bro. I wish we didn't bring Brooks back this year. I wish we just sat him for the whole year, because obviously we ain't making no playoff run. We eliminated. We've been eliminated from the playoffs. So yeah, man, we should have just let him heal, man. Let him heal properly so he didn't re-aggravate that shit, man. But now we gotta wait a whole another year at least. He has been great at blocking down on the field, which shows he's a team player. 100% honest. He already looks better than Mingo. Yeah, man. Shout out to Reverend, man. Xavier Legette does put in a hell of a lot more effort than Mingo ever did. I agree. He's blocking down the field, man. He's getting dirty, getting his hands dirty. So yeah, bro. Xavier Legette is doing what he can, man. But it's just the drop issues. Like drops is huge. I'm not even gonna hold you. That shit hurts your stock, bro. It hurts you. But I think he's gonna be all right, bro. I think he's gonna be all right, man. He's gonna be a decent weapon in the future. But I still think we do need a true burner, bro. Or we need like somebody that's gonna really take over the game. We don't really have that. We haven't had that in a minute. Like DJ Moore was nice. He was obviously our number one for a while. we was to pair him up with some receivers, man. But DJ Moore wasn't necessarily somebody that could take over a game. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like a Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, CD Lamb, you know what I'm saying? Somebody like that type of tier receiver. That's what Bryce Young needs, bro. That's what Bryce Young needs, man. And I know last year, bro, I had a lot of hopeful wishing, man. I was thinking, bro, we could get J-Mo from Detroit. That's Jameson Williams, for those of you who don't know, man. He was paired up with Bryce in Alabama, and they had a hell of a connection. Hell of a connection, man. Matter of fact, they would have won that national championship if he ain't got hurt. If he ain't got hurt, bro, they would have won that bitch. They would have won that bitch against Georgia, man. But that's besides the point. I digress. I did think, regardless, bro, we need a number one, bro. We need a number one. I wanted us to trade for J-Mo because I thought he was falling down the depth chart. Alliance had made like a trade for somebody. They made a trade for somebody last year. And he fell down the depth chart, man. But, you know, they using him now. So, I mean, that shit is out the window. But we need to burn him, man. We got T. Higgins that's going to be out there and Garrett Wilson. So, shit, bro. We got to sign somebody, man, to pair up with Xavier Legette. Hey, man, real quick, man. Hey, y'all make sure y'all put y'all hands together, man, for my guy, Panthers Prime Podcast. Man, let's go, man. What's going on, PPP?
Yeah, what up, my dude?
Man, ain't nothing, man. We on this live just kicking it. What's going on with you, man?
Oh, man, shoot, man. Just out here working right now, bro. Just, I want to catch you live. You know, we talked a little bit on Twitter, but, I want to catch you live, man, you know. Hey, Bryce Young played bad on Sunday, man. I mean, it's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, but it wasn't only on Bryce, man, you know.
I agree, PPP. And I mean, like you said, man, Bryce did have a bad game, so we're gonna hold him accountable, man. Definitely. Obviously, we're gonna do that over here. We're gonna call him on his bullshit, and you know what I'm saying? We're gonna give him credit where credit is due. But 4 turnovers is not acceptable at any level of football. Let's call it what it is. But we also, you know, like I was saying earlier, PPP, I can't discredit that Cowboys scheme, man. Like, they came in with a hell of a game plan, and they executed from start to finish. They dominated the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball, and there was really just nothing we could do about that, man. So, shout out to the Cowboys for dominating, man. But at the same time, we got to be able to execute on our side, too, bro. Like, we known for one of the best offensive linemen or offensive lineman units in the league, man. So being able to, or us giving up 6 sacks, yeah, man, we got dominated, bro. Just simply put, we got dominated, man. And this defense, PPP, man, help me understand. Now, I know Evero got his 3-4 scheme, yada, yada. He's going to stick by it, you know what I'm saying, to the end. Cool. But why not let J.C. Horn travel the best, top 3, top 5 receiver in the league? Why not let your best corner travel with the best receiver in the league?
You know what, man? If you're asking me, I would say it's a no-brainer. But when you talk to Evero, it's about the scheme. And see, here's the issue with the scheme. Mm-hmm. The scheme doesn't bring the fight to that offense. Yeah. The offense brings the fight to the scheme or to the defense. And all we're doing is trying not to break, but we're bending like more. Yeah, we're bending like crazy. So, you know, the problem is, man, you know, once you go past J.C. Horn, I mean, the level of talent after that on the defense is like a cliff. And I've said this since you know, week one. You know, week one in last year's draft, I said we should have went out there and got some corners because
we've been needing corners for a minute now, man. I remember you saying that too, man. We needed corner help bad last year, and we refused to address that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. No corner help. You know, the situation has been, you know, just dire, man, for corner help, and. It's like you pick up Mike Jackson, right? Which is someone in which, you know, he's all right. He's good for, he's serviceable.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, outside of that, it's like Charles Smith-Wade isn't the guy, you know, that we can throw in and be like, all right, boom. You know, we got Trevin Wallace who, you know, he's injured now on IR. You know, it's like the majority of our, and I know Trevin Wallace isn't a cornerback, but just looking at the overall outlook of how our defense, well, our draft picks have panned out. The only thing that's kind of panned out is just the undrafted free agent, which is Jalen Coker. Everything else has flopped.
Yeah, so, man. I would add in JT a little bit. He's been quiet in the last couple games, but he definitely has the potential. But yeah, I agree, man. Like, yeah, I mean, we ain't really been seeing a lot of help from these draft picks. I mean, Trevin Wallace, man, he's a rookie. He's been coming along, but he's hurt. Like you just said, he's hurt. And that's one issue we've been dealing with for the last couple of years, man. We've been dealing with a lot of injuries with this team, man. And it's just bad all around. But as far as Evero and his scheme, I don't know, man. We're gonna have to do something else. Like, I don't know. We just need a whole new defensive coordinator, whatever we got to do. But I don't think this 3-4 defense is gonna work in the future, man. I don't know what you're gonna do to build up in the draft, what kind of players you're gonna get, but I'm tired of the 3-4, man. The 3-4 has time after time shown me that we just cannot stick with the run. We can't stop the run, and we can't bring no pass rush. So I don't know, man. What you think about this 3-4 defense? Like,
well, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I actually love the 3-4 defense.
Okay.
You know, I always tell people, if I'm playing you in Madden, you know, my base defense is going to be a 3-4 defense. Preferably a 3-4 odd. I like that 3-4 odd, where it's like a cover 4 show 2. You know what I mean? Like I love it because it allows me
disguise coverages.
Yeah. I love that defense on there, man, because it just allows me to be, you know, really multiple, you know, on every front. You know, if I gotta crash the line in, I can crash the line in, bring the linebackers up into the A gaps or whatever, man. Or if I want to do some other stuff, you know, zone wise, I can do it. The thing about it is that's a game. In real life, you know, I have to have like the actual personnel grouping to make that happen.
Yes.
And unfortunately, we don't have the personnel grouping here in Carolina right now to make that happen. I mean, Shot Tuttle isn't your preferable nose tackle, right? We don't have good integrity when it comes down to gaps, because you got to think, if we're playing a 3-4, that means everybody on the line, they're basically playing almost like 2 gaps in a sense, if you really want to be totally honest about it. If you're only rushing 3, basically. you know, so you know it's they have to be people that are going to block up the lanes, clog the holes, and really make an impact. So you know, I love the 3-4 because it allows you to be multiple on the back end, but we're not doing that right now, and it's very noticeable, and it's very people are using it, you know, when they scheme us out.
I agree, man. Hey, shout out to my guy, What's Up, Doug, in the building, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to What's Up, Doug. Doug, what's going on, baby? Tell the people what's up.
Chilling, man. What's going on, PPP?
Yo.
Like I said, man, I can't call it, man. Sitting here, you already know I'm packing, about to get back on the road. But when PPP was talking that defensive scheme, I know people have ridiculed him about his feelings about Evero. Quan and I did a whole video on Evero. There ain't nothing to talk about this man. Like, why do we give him the satisfaction of even speaking his name or giving food for thought about the defense? The defense is trash. You have players that are on this team that do not fit his scheme. And that's really not his fault, because that goes into GM. When you look at it, when you start all the way back from what's Scott Fitterer? Scott Fitterer was
20.
No, who was Matt Rule's GM? Was it Scott Fitterer?
Yeah, Scott Fitterer was Matt Rule's GM.
So when you start all the way from Matt Rule all the way till now, look at the players that we drafted. Look at the players that we brought in and extended. These players are not, and I understand people say Phil Snow ran a 3-4. It's different levels to a 3-4. And when you don't have the proper players for your scheme fit, you have players like Derrick Brown that have phenomenal seasons because of playing out of position. Not taking anything away from his skill set, but his scheme does not fit our player scheme fits or player personnel, just like what PPP said. Shot Tuttle was just one.
That's
I
your
would
boy right
say,
there, ain't it?
he off the list. You don't want me to tell you who you don't want to. You don't want to know who's number one on the list now. Is Mike Jackson. Everybody
I
was
mean,
praising. We got it.
I don't blame you. I
No,
don't blame you.
no. Like I said, Jordan Fuller. I heard PPP talk about Jordan Fuller. That was a bust free agent that we brought in. Josie Jewell is finally showing us what he can do, but he has to overcompensate because we have a rookie who's hurt now, and then you had is it Cordless? I probably said his name wrong. The backup linebacker that just is having season-ending surgery. So one thing that we need to have going forward is 2 deep, maybe 3 deep going into the new year. But it depends on who's the DC. Like I said, this doesn't negate everything that you said tonight from Bryce, from the offensive line having a bad game. Like I said, you're going to have a bad game. I've seen you, Coach, me and you talk about your kids like, oh, we thought we were going to dominate them, but we came out and wet the bed. Like, they like you said, they bull drived around. They didn't really, have the game plan like it needed to go. So I'm not going to really hit the panic button because, again, offensive line has looked night and day from last year.
Yeah.
So
it's
just one game.
I'm going to ask y'all this. I know both of y'all mentioned Evero trying to run a 3-4 with this personnel. And we all know this personnel is mid, right? And for the longest this year, I'm not even going to hold you, I thought Evero was simply just a scapegoat. Like, I saw what he could do last year with, the personnel that we did have. And you talking about a lot of people that got hurt last year, right? We stayed decent. We stayed somewhat decent. I'm not going to sit here and say we was elite, but we stayed somewhat decent. Now, you fast forward to this year, and you get rid of a lot of those key players. And now you have to deal with a bunch of practice squad players, journeymen, and stuff like that. Y'all see the roster. We talked about Michael Jackson. We talked about, all these mid pickups, Shy Tuttle being a nose guard. So do y'all think that Evero is the scapegoat? Would y'all give him another year with a better personnel group?
Go ahead, PPP.
Well, I'll say this, Quan. I was going to do that after the Eagles game, only because I still saw a little bit of fight in the defense. In the Dallas game, I didn't see no fight at all from the third quarter on down. And listen, I understand when you first come out, after halftime, you get the ball back and then boom, you automatically back out on the field. But you had halftime off, so it wasn't like you was just always on the field. You just came off at halftime, had to go back out there. Understanding that is debilitating when you're trying to win a game and Bryce Young turns the ball over. But I saw no fight. I'm looking at cornerbacks that are playing almost 10, 12 yards off the receiver, in a time frame where they're running the ball. And I just don't understand the concept of running this shell, type of, joint, man. Like they're running like freaking cover 4 in situations where they need to be like in the box and stuff, man. Like everybody's spread out, like it's crazy. Like I was like, what are we doing?
Man, it'd be like 3rd down and fucking 4 yards to go, and you see corners playing like 20 yards off the ball.
5 yards, yep.
What are we doing, man? PPP, bro, that just triggered me again, bro.
Yeah,
I was
bro.
at the game Sunday watching that same exact thing. Not even just this Sunday. It goes all the way back to, I don't even know, man. Even when I was watching the game with Doug, me and Doug would point that out, man. Like, why these corners playing so far back? Like, I can't stand that, man. Unless it's like 3rd and long, I can understand playing far back, man. But I don't like my corners playing far back. You're just giving them so much space and room for yards at the catch, but for some easy dump offs. Like, I don't like that. I'm not a fan of it, man. I mean, unless you got like elite corners that can really break down and get to the ball pretty quickly, but we don't have that other than JC Horn. So
well, do you remember the pass that Cooper rushed through to through the CD Lamb? It was like a bang 8 type situation. He ran the ball straight up, stemmed it to the outside, and cut back in. Cut back in kind of like, I don't know who that was. I think it was Michael Jackson. like got bad leverage. I mean, you're already deep. Like, you know the boundaries right there. Why did you why did you lean towards the outside? And then they ran a blitz, I want to say, with I can't remember the guy's name right now, man. It's all these no-name people, man, that be on the field. But yeah, all these no names. I don't know who it was, man. But he went on a blitz, and I mean, it's just, bro, like, there's no one inside. Like, the times where you need the blitz, you don't blitz. With the times where you need the blitz, you don't. You know, it's always vice versa. And if I see that J.C. Horn blitz one more time, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes, it's the same exact play. You know, they're lined up in a wide 9. They could bring J.C. Horn off the edge. They have, you know, one guy goes to the running back. J.C. Horn comes behind him. Bro, it's like, why is that the only blitz that you got? Why you don't got nothing that attacks the middle of the interior of the offensive line?
Have them choose their poison almost. Like, are you going to block a linebacker? Are you going to block the tackle? Or are you going to block one of the DBs that's going to come through for a delayed blitz? I totally agree with that, PPP. But see, this is a stat that I need to know that you guys knew. I saw it earlier this afternoon. The Carolina Panthers are about to make NFL history if we keep this number right now for a worst performance. We're averaging 174 yards per game per running back. The closest team closest to us is the New York Giants that average 143 yards to a running back per game. That's almost a 30-yard difference from the nearest team closest to the Carolina Panthers with run defense. And one thing that everybody also said last year, and just in one category, you know, you're in the top 5, but that doesn't really represent and show how the total team looked throughout the whole season. And everybody will say, oh, we had injuries last year. That is true. We had injuries this year. That is true. But what has changed? Nothing has really changed. Different players that were hurt last year are not even really were impactful. I think, didn't Shaq get hurt back-to-back years? Shaq got hurt back-to-back years.
Early in the year, too.
J.C. Horn played, but then we had Deontay Johnson go down last year. So what's the difference when you really look at it when people say, oh, you know, he's a scapegoat because he's had to deal with injuries? That's cool and dandy. But at the end of the day, I just feel like me personally, it's nothing against the man. It's just time to go ahead and shake hands, whatever money we owe him, and start afresh. We can either go back to a 4-3. If he does bring in Robert Saleh, which I do think that is a legit chance because of the relationship that they had in Seattle, I do think Robert Saleh is going to be his defense is going to be more energetic. It's going to be more creative, just like what PPP said. The whole thing with the blitzes, you won't have to worry just getting about a DB blitz. You're going to get blitzes up the middle. You're going to get stunt blitzes. There's going to be different types of schemes that it's just not going to be, oh, this week we did a corner blitz. The very next week, it's going to be at a different time in the game where I'm going to do the same exact play. So I think the creativity in his playbook is bland, and it's not really anything that a offensive scheme can't figure out.
Facts, I agree, man. Hey, real quick, man, shout out to my guy Red Swarm in the chat, man. He said, yo, what's good, brothers? Hope you are well this evening. Just want to show some love, man. Big love to Red Swarm, man. Look, Red Swarm is our I-85 cousin, man. He is a fan of those fuck-ass Falcons, man. Shout out to them Falcons, man. Shout out to Red Swarm. That's family over here, man. If you guys don't know who Red Swarm is, man, that is family. That's our I-85 cousin right there, man. I appreciate that cash out, man. Appreciate that super sticker. One love, man. Hey, go ahead, Doug, with your point.
No, I mean, like I said, I honestly think we're in agreement because we're just saying it in different segments and breaking it down. PP, and let me slow down before I say this, because PP say, nah, Doug, that's not what I'm saying. I do think PPP is over the defense. It may be a fresh start. Quan, I already know how you feel about Evero. I mean, even like I said, beginning of the year, you were like, Doug, you know, I'm not sure. You know, I've been from week 1 in New Orleans. I said I can't do this. Yeah, Bryce had a bad game, but whenever Bryce has been looking better, our defense couldn't help him. And I'm not gonna put that on players. I'm gonna put that on scheme. because there were some times where we needed defense to stop. They never could. We anytime that we've had a lead, we've never been able to go double digits and our defense give us the ball back. Since Bryce became
facts,
the starter again.
Facts. I ain't really think about that. Like, we have not had a lead that has been double digits.
We haven't.
Matter of fact, I can't remember the last time we had double digit lead.
It has been a single digit. I will say this. Outside of the Raiders game, when you look at it, but who are the Raiders? Like, Raiders are, like I said, if you were to look at that game, and I was telling everybody when we did the film breakdown, the Raiders are what we thought they were. They're worse than us. And again, that game was an anomaly because look at what's transpired since that game. They've had quarterback changes, they've had running back changes, and they traded the star wide receiver.
Yeah.
So, like I said, for me, I've said this. This is a year of progression and growth that I need to see, and I really feel like I've seen it. Have I been happy with it every week? Absolutely not. I'd be naive to say that, but it's not painful to watch. And I do think in 2025, I've heard PPP when I played replays. The optimism that he has, I hate it because he's a fan, but he's also a content creator. And people say, oh, PPP's overzealous, all this and that. No, we should, like the Eagles game. I was so amped hearing him through the phone and through my computer. I'm like, hold on, like,
hey, facts,
PPP,
facts.
like, yeah, I mean, man, you talked about it. Like, I was like, hold on, I'm like, I know PPP ain't know nothing, but shit, I mean, he might got a good point. But at the same time, I mean, it's hard as a fan when you see it, but then when it comes game day, it doesn't transpire for the fans. So, like I said, I'm so glad we got 3 more games or 2 more games, whatever it is, man.
3 more games, bro. That's it.
And it's a wrap. It's really a wrap.
Yeah, man. And I'll say this, bro. Like, yeah, we still ain't shit. But it's a difference from like the beginning versus now. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all see how I was, but I was over the bullshit. I was like trolling the Panthers. I was talking shit. I'm talking about I was on one. You know what I'm saying? I was going through a whole little troll era on the channel. But like Doug said, man, we at least, you know what I'm saying? We at least competing. You know what I'm saying? We at least having a little bit more entertaining games. I mean, yeah, last game was an outlier, but we are seeing what we can build off of. You know what I'm saying? That is a good sign moving forward for your future pieces, man. And it lets you know what can you keep around, what do you need to get rid of. You know what I'm saying? Who can you build around, yada, yada. But regardless, man, we got a ways to go, Chad. I'm not even gonna hold you, man. But everybody's expectations for the Panthers, man, just chill out. Chill out right now, man. We're gonna be all right, man. We are gonna be all right.
Hey, Quan, can I add PPP? You still there?
Yeah.
I got a question for you, man. How would you feel? And I think asking this question, I hope, I think you're gonna see which direction I'm going with this. If we have a I'll just say top 5. I think we will have a top 5, maybe a top 3 pick. I'm hoping just top 5. Do you trade back or you stay at 5? And I know this is premature to ask because again we don't know where we're sitting at, but I just want to see where your mind is thinking with that pick. Would you trade back or you would just stay at 5?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. This may be one of the reasons why people say I'm slick. You know, I don't know, only because it all depends on what you want to do. Okay. Like if you see someone as BPA at that spot that you're at, and you are convicted on it, I say you go after that person at BPA. But if you're looking at the draft, because I mean every draft simulator is going to have players scattered about this week, next week they may change, week after that it may change. So you know, we really don't know. Then the combine comes and things change again. So, you know, you really don't know. I will say this: if they are convicted on a player, you go ahead and you grab them. If you wanna grab more draft picks to make some things swing, then you go ahead and you draft. You trade back. for more draft picks, but it really determines the determining factor is really on what they want to do, what they feel like they need to do. You know, I know Trevin Wallace is on AR with a shoulder. He got to get a shoulder surgery.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, just Xavier Legette wrist surgery. You know, don't know if DB Derrick Brown should be fully ready to go by the time we start, you know, training camp and stuff and OTAs. You know, it's just a lot of possibilities that we can go down, which I'm really not locked in on any one way as of yet. But if I was the Panthers, I would consider defensive pieces, you know, with the sprinkling in of some offensive, you know, definitely wide receiver. We need a wide receiver. I think we can get a running back in free agency that can go behind Chuba Hubbard. You know, we got Mike Boone, you know what I mean? So I feel confident. I feel confident in that duel, so we don't have to spend a draft pick. But if they want to spend like a 5th round pick on a running back, whatever, you know, that's cool. But I think the defense is going to be the key focus in this draft. And I mean, hey, Travis Hunter's going to be right there. You know,
and I like that because like Joe Person and I ain't gonna say the other man that works. I don't say his name, and I said it on Twitter. The man that works for ESPN, they both have said that, you know, defensive end is gonna be emphasized during the offseason. But I can hear what you said, and I agree with it with the BPA, just based off of need. But I will say this, I don't think Carolina is a player away. Not saying that you said that, but I think if you can get more players in the top 100 or the 150 that they say, it depends on what you're looking at. I think that is the right way to do it. If the draft capital that you trade that top 5 pick away is equivalent to the players that you get, that's one thing that we don't have a generational talent. Travis Hunter is a unicorn. You have Carter, which is a generational DN, just like Michael Parsons. Graham, one thing Quan and I even said when we talked about this defensive scheme, who is the tag team partner to go with Derrick Brown? KK Short and Star was something that people were afraid of seeing when you came and played Carolina. You don't have that anymore. Yeah, Ashawn Robinson is decent, but he's not what really Derrick Brown needs. It's almost like Ashawn can come in and be a sub for DB, and then you get somebody like Graham or the other young man out of Michigan. So I do like what you said with the BPA based off of need and with defense, but I would not be shocked if we trade back, because one thing I'm gonna hold Dan Morgan to is we're gonna build through the draft. And I think this is an opportunity where you can utilize that. You don't trade further back, but you definitely try to get some more pieces in that top 100, even in the mid-second round, to add more pieces to this young core that you want to develop.
Okay. I mean, look, I'm not mad at y'all wanting to trade back. Me personally, I'm pulling the trigger. I showed y'all the graphic briefly, man. You got Graham, Carter, Hunter. And, I mean, obviously, as of right now, the season we're at the end of the day, we would be at number 3 overall. If I'm at number 3 overall, I'm pulling the trigger on one of these guys, because either 3 of these guys are game changers and they're going to be contributors right away. I'm talking about as rookies, right? And we got plenty of draft capital to trade back later in the draft. So if we want to trade back our second pick, cool. But the first pick, I'm pulling the trigger, because that is a high value pick right there. And either of these guys can change your whole entire defense around. I'm not saying that's going to be all we need. We still need a lot, obviously. So I understand the best player available and trading back to get more capital to add on to the defense. But you also got these guys that you just, I don't know, man. For me, I'm not passing up on Carter, man, because we already passed up on Michael Parsons. You know what I'm saying? We passed up on Michael Parsons. We got J.C. Horn. You know, cool. We didn't really know what Michael Parsons would be in the NFL, but we see it with Carter, man. We see how he plays. We see how versatile he is. I'm pulling the trigger, man. I'm pulling the trigger on Carter. I'm not trading back. But I do understand wanting to trade back and adding more capital. That's I feel like that really is the most logical decision to make as a GM. That's the best decision to make as a GM. I'm really just off of like pure just desperation for getting this defense better. I would probably pull the trigger right there at 3 and just draft one of these guys, man.
Hey, Quan, can you keep that graphic up real quick?
Yeah.
I was going to make this point. If you look at last year's draft, regardless of where we drafted anybody, we already added 2 pieces to this defense based off a position on this graphic. It's only one position that we did not add last year, and that's the DN. You added a tackle in Crumity out of Mississippi State, and you added Cha Smith-Wade and Damani Richardson as DBs. I know Travis Hunter's not a safety, but you did add Cha Smith-Wade. So I know people like
added as a nickel corner, wasn't he?
No, he's moved to nickel, but the only reason why he's moved to nickel now is because of Mike Jack. But he can play outside corner because he played outside corner at Washington State.
Thanks. Okay.
So, like I said, for me, I know that's last year, not comparing 2 different classes, but we really don't know what Crumity can give this team because he looked promising, and I know PPP was there during the Jets joint practice, and I remember he said Crumity was looking good down there going against the Jets. Unfortunately, he got hurt in the preseason, so we never got to see the young man. Not saying that he was going to start anything. We just don't know what we're going to get out of him. Cha Smith-Wade has shown promises, but he's no Travis Hunter. But where I'm getting at is also look at the pieces that we brought in, because outside of Clowney, one of them is gone after next year. So what DNs do you have? Barno is probably going to be let go. DJ Johnson is finally showing hit or miss. So I'm just looking at overall depth right now off the top of my head. You don't have any DNs. You still got nose tackles.
Thanks.
You still got 3 techniques. You got plenty of corners, regardless if you like them or not. That goes for myself. But you don't have any ends. So I do think a DN, like you said, Carter would be the pick.
I agree, man. Carter is just, I feel like he's really that generational talent that we need on this defense, bro. For real.
Well,
anyway, man,
if that's the
thing, man. Go, my bad, Doug. Go ahead.
No, that was PPP.
Yeah, I was gonna say if that's the case, then it ain't no. If we're gonna get Carter, then we better not trade back because
I agree. But the only reason why I say that is because we all heard Dan Morgan say he wants to build through the draft, and then it depends. I would throw this out here. What if Shador or Cam Ward do not go 1 and 2 and we're 3? If they don't go 1 and 2.
If they don't go 1 and 2, I don't know what the Raiders and what the freaking Patriots or whoever is going to be at 2. You know, I don't know what they're doing. I mean, that's just idiotic to me if they don't do that. But if they don't do that,
there we go.
If they don't do that, then you know, I mean,
you get the house ransom.
You do, but for how long though? It's the question.
Correct. Like I said, it's that because I think it's what the Raiders and the Giants right now are 1 and 2.
That's right, Giants. I said Patriots. My bad, Giants.
No, you good. Look, PPP.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we knew. I wasn't gonna interrupt your thought, but I will say this. Raiders probably in the chat. I'm gonna say this. Lord Jesus, I'm messing up now. If Kirk Cousins is traded, let's say he gets traded to the Raiders. So the Raiders have their quarterback. You're gonna have Cam Ward or Shador. One of them, I'm thinking either the Giants or the Raiders are gonna try to go get a veteran. I don't think both of them are gonna try to draft one. So let's just say one of them get a veteran. We're sitting at 3. The phone rings. I don't know who needs a quarterback. I'm just saying the phone rings if somebody wants Cam Ward. I'm going to say Shador goes off the board. Are we staying? Or we're going to try to get a king's ransom? That's the reason why I threw it out there. And PvP, you really threw the analogy out there. I was just going to say I didn't know if that was going to happen about a possible quarterback falling. It's always happened every draft. A quarterback falls.
You got so much leverage at 3, bro. Like, you got so much leverage. So, like, now y'all got me thinking, bro, like, if if you don't go Shador and Cam Ward 1-2, yo, we could do a lot with that number 3. People gonna get desperate and they're gonna call the Panthers and they're gonna want to trade up, man. And we can really take advantage of that. Like, where's the trust?
Hey, you know what? You know what, man? I was looking at this Kirk Cousins situation because I said since offseason that Kirk Cousins was gonna get benched. But Kirk Cousins has a no trade clause.
He can go wherever he wants.
No, he can't. He goes where he wants to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think that he's gonna go to the Raiders? Do you think that? You think that's a possibility?
He won't. Only reason why he won't go to the Giants because he hates outdoors. He is a dome quarterback. So it just depends. It really just depends.
Man, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's gonna be some crazy.
Nobody's gonna try to go get him because I think Michael Penix is gonna be the starter next year. You don't bench, regardless of what's going on right now. You don't bench Kirk Cousins. You gave him that bag that you gave him.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. That's $69 million, man, in cap, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so I just read something. I was just at the barbershop. $69 million in cap, but if they trade him, it drops down to 37.5.
So the 37.5, the next team will have to pay that.
Correct.
Whew.
Damn. And I guess the question is, who's desperate enough to really want to pick that up?
The Atlanta Falcons. That's who. The Atlanta Falcons.
Hey, real quick, man. Shout out to my guy Red Swarm once again. He said, "Facts, PPP, call that bullshit. The season begins." Shout out to Red Swarm, man. The Falcons fan in the chat. Yes, sir.
Like I said, this happens every year, and like I said, I just wanted to pick you guys' brain because we all three of us do content, and I don't think any of you guys have thought about that. We're in the top 3. If we start to draft in 2 weeks or in a month, let's just say in a month, because I ain't gonna say that close. You got to think who's gonna be calling that phone for that quarterback. So
if I'm Dan Morgan and my guys there, I ain't trade with no one because we got 11 picks.
9.
Yeah, we got a
9.
We got 9 picks.
9.
Yeah, I wouldn't budge off of that first one. If I had my guy there, I wouldn't budge.
Okay, PP, I'll say this. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen with this particular person. Let's say, and I hate the Rooney Rule. Either our DC gets a head job or one of our position coaches gets a DC job. That turns into a 3rd round pick next year. If we get an extra 3rd round pick outside of us trading anything else, I'll go ahead and take it. I'll go ahead and stick it that top 5 pick. Then I will put a 3rd and a 5th together to make it a 2nd. Because you just added another 3rd. I think right now we have, is it 3 thirds?
For next year?
Yeah, I think it's something like 3 thirds.
Yeah, something like that. I can't remember.
So what I'm saying is, if we add another 3rd with one of our coaches getting a promotion, I'll stay at that top 5 pick. I agree with you. Go get your guy, and if you see somebody that falls in the 2nd round, you combine 2 of those picks, which we know Dan Morgan's going to do. He just did this past year, and go get your next guy that fell. I do agree with you on that. I do agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
yeah, we just gotta Nick Tri-State put me on a podcast that was talking about the restructuring of some contracts that we have. That's going to free up a lot of cap space. Yeah, man, the podcast is pretty good, man. It got my mind. I don't think everything is going to happen the way that they're saying, of course, but Carolina is now, with Canellis coming in, Robert Hunt, as excited as he is, the Panthers have started to become, in my opinion, attractive to free agents now with Dave Canellis.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we might be able to
Yeah.
land some free agents that maybe 2 years ago wouldn't even dare touching the state of North Carolina. You
And
know,
and to
so
and to increase that with the facility upgrades, that's going to help too.
yeah. I just saw that they did some zoning today
Yep.
for the upgrade. So
Oh,
I
they
mean,
start in January.
yeah, they did some
Okay.
rezoning
So
today.
so
They
I know
said,
I know the training. I'm about to say training facility, but over there where we've been at training camp, that's supposed to be done by the beginning of training camp.
well, it needs to be
So
because what they had last year, them hard seats. I ain't doing that again.
Man, tell me
And
about
if
it,
that
man.
and if that little French bulldog man come around me again, yeah, I'm gonna be arrested in Charlotte.
yeah,
No, for real,
Yeah.
man. I'm glad they changing some shit around, man. Cause yeah, them seats, they uncomfortable. Not even gonna hold you. Y'all know I'm bony as hell, man. I got a bony ass, so like I don't like sitting.
Yeah, boy, I know that metal was tearing you up.
Man, tear me up, man. Look, hey, Red Swarm in the chat. They was talking about like them getting rid of Kirk Cousins, man. Kirk Cousins costs a lot of fucking money, chat.
he do.
A lot of money, and they drafted a quarterback in the same year they signed Kirk Cousins all their money. Michael Penix. Michael Penix. They signed him
Michael
Michael
Penix.
Penix. And he's about to start this week, man. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Coming out of this draft, Jaden Daniels and Michael Penix, I felt like they were the better passes coming out of this draft. So I'm interested to see, man. I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't fuck with the Falcons, so I'm wishing on Penix downfall, but I'm interested to see, man. I'm interested to see what Penix can do at quarterback, especially coming in this late in the season, especially with them trying to win the division. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. I can't wait to see them shit to bed.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be not a Panthers fan. I'm gonna just be an NFL. I'm just looking at it.
Fair.
Hopefully, and I'm being non-biased with my allegiance to the Panthers. I don't see why you make this move right now and not a couple weeks back, because at least a couple weeks back, if you put Penix in, at least he has time. And that was at a time when the Bucks, the Falcons were like right there with each other. I think now the Falcons are a game behind the Bucks right now. So
It's the
they
panic
need
button.
right. It really is. But I would have liked for them to make this decision within the 4 games that they lost, compared to now you need to win these last 3 games to make the playoffs. I just think it came at the wrong time. They kind of waited a little bit too long to make this move, because if Penix comes in and let's say he doesn't do well the first game, now there's so much pressure on him for the last 2 games to perform. You feel me? So it's like, why would you wait this long to do this?
Hey,
Old boy had 1 touchdown and 9 interceptions in the past couple of games.
4 games, past 4 games.
Damn, 1 to 9.
Yeah, 1 to 9. But hold on, Quan. We gonna turn the burner even up more. PPP even said this when we were talking about coaches. PPP didn't want Morris. I think Morris is on the hot seat. We told everybody he's a player's coach, but he cannot coach. When it's pressure, the pipes burst on him, because he did the same thing anytime he's been the head coach. Yes, players. You can be a player's coach, but you got to know how to coach as well.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting them to. I wasn't expecting Penix to see the
look
field
at it though.
all
It was the writing on the wall. I heard PPP earlier when I was packing. I think they were talking about the 5. Somebody said something about, we thought Kirk Cousins. It wasn't PPP. It was somebody said something about the 500-yard game. Tampa Bay didn't have their starters, but then whenever you look throughout the whole season, what does Kirk Cousins do? He falters when the season continues. It was at Washington, and it was at the Vikings. He'll start out hot. Then when it's time for that season's change and the playoffs are right around the corner, what does he do? Wet the freaking bed.
Yeah.
So again, when you look at all 3 teams that gave him a contract, he got a contract off the Commanders, the Redskins. He got a contract off the Vikings, and now he got a contract off the Falcons. So for me, like I said, it's you're putting a young man that's also coming off injuries, an ACL, his last injury that he had when he was at Indiana before he went to Washington. No, he didn't have a lot of injuries at the University of Washington, but you're putting a rookie that you need him to win out for you guys to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Now,
It's
irresponsible.
It's
If you
irresponsible.
don't call that pressure, I don't know what you call it.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, let me read this money real quick, man. Shout out to Red Swarm, man. Hey, I appreciate that dono once again, man. Another dono from Red Swarm. He's going crazy tonight, man. I appreciate you. That's big love, my brother. I wanted it after the Denver game when he threw those 4 picks, but I understand why they went as long as they did because of the money. Yeah, they did pay him the bag, so they did feel some type of obligation to have to keep Kirk Cousins in there, man. But hey, I didn't even know they were stinking the bed. I haven't really been keeping up with the Falcons lately, man. But sound like they stinking the bed, man. They're getting a little desperate. They putting in Penix. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Like as an NFL fan, that is very heavy on development of rookie quarterbacks, man. I don't like this move, bro. You putting a lot of pressure on a rookie quarterback right away. Especially when you're in a position to try to make a run for the playoffs, and let's say he don't make it. So what does that mean for Penix going forward? Are you going to mess up?
They got to win out. They got to win out to make the playoffs.
You said they have to, bro. They got to win out.
They have to win out to make the playoffs.
Pressure, man.
That's pressure, bro. On a rookie that had, I would say, early on in the Falcons season, I would say Kirk Cousins was, you could say, a model, type of bridge quarterback. The last stint of Kirk Cousins as the starting quarterback wasn't ideal. Let me take you up under my wings and coach you type of football. Whatever. It just wasn't. Like he absolutely stunk it up. And now you're saying, Penix, come save us when you didn't have a real good teacher to really help you out in the first place.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Red Swarm once again, man, with another dono, another $5 dono, man. Big love, man. You're going crazy with the stickers tonight, man. I appreciate that love, Red Swarm. He said, Doug, he threw for 500 in the first Tampa Bay game. They were fully healthy. What you got to say about
not
that,
the
Doug?
DBs. The DBs were not. They were hurt with DBs. Overall defense, yes. But I'm talking about their DBs were not starter DBs.
Hey,
but
shout
again,
out to Red
500
for
yards is still
another.
a lot.
Shout out to Red for another dono, man. There's a $2 dono, man. He said Penix is built different. He will be okay, man. So he's taking up for his guy Penix in Atlanta, man. I like Penix, but hey, he's playing for the Ops. I don't know, man. Regardless, bro, that's a lot of pressure to want to win out with a rookie quarterback, man. And I mean,
who do they play next?
You said what?
Who they play this week?
Let me see.
I can tell you. I'm looking at the TV. Hold on, I'll tell you.
I thought it was Washington, but I can't remember.
No, they played the Giants.
New York.
They played the Giants.
They played the Giants, and then they played Washington, then us.
Washington, and yes, they play us. In PPP, before you say anything, PPP said the Falcons season will come down to that last game against Carolina, and I remember when he said that. I remember when he said that in the beginning of the season.
Hey,
we're not gonna be no slouch, man. It's not gonna be an easy win, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I mean, I feel pretty confident in the Panthers, man. Especially with the last game of the season. Yeah, we played the Falcons last game of the season, right?
Hey,
yeah.
Hold on, Red. That's not true.
Them,
Red, that's not true because I even told Quan this, and I know PP never heard me say this. He's like, Doug, really? I never wanted Bryce. I wanted Jaden Daniels. Me and Quan have had this conversation ever. He said Penix is the most NFL-ready quarterback that came out the draft. That is not true. Jaden Daniels, to me, was more ready than Bryce, even C.J. Stroud, even Anthony Richardson. I love his tape when he was even at Arizona State before he transferred to LSU and won the Heisman. So, again, I think everybody jumped on the Caleb Williams train. I do think for that class, the best quarterbacks will be Jaden Daniels and Michael Penix.
Oh, yeah, hands down. Hands down. The Caleb Williams situation is you know, first of all, the Bears talked so much trash last year, so I don't have a real soft spot for him. But it is sad to see Caleb Williams because he's real cocky to me in the first place. So
Yeah.
I ain't really like him for that. But to kind of see how things are going, it's kind of hard. Also, you know, I like Thomas Brown. I did when Thomas Brown was here. I wanted him to, you know, go for the head coaching job. But 2 years in a row, he's been in this situation where he has to kind of save something, and
that's what you call a scapegoat.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Rookie quarterbacks back to back too, man.
And I would tell y'all this: the quarterback we can't forget is Bo Nix is nice too.
Bo Nix, man, he playing lights out, bro. He gets it. He gets it.
Hey,
let me read this money real quick,
we're
man.
not gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
Hey, shout out to Red Swarm once again, man, going crazy with the super chat. He said, but PPP also said y'all were going 11-6.
But hey, Quan, ask Red what was his record prediction. They ain't gonna hit his number.
I know. Red said they could win 10. I remember him saying they could win 10.
So
well, hey. Red, what was y'all record prediction, man? I remember it was at least 10. I remember you saying that. Said got to keep it a grand.
He said 11-6.
11-6. Ooh,
they not gonna hit it. They not gonna hit it.
I don't even know if y'all making the playoffs anymore, man. I ain't gonna hold you, but coming into the season, I thought the Falcons was gonna be like, I thought they was gonna hold the division like by a mile. I'm not even gonna hold you. But
hey,
looking at how this whole, you said what?
Go ahead, my bad, Quan.
No, looking at how it unfolded, man, it's true comedy, man. It's very ironic, man. Just looking at the Falcons beat the Falcons.
Who do the Bucks have to play last besides us?
Here, I just had it on the screen. They play
because I think they're at 8 wins right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Few more. They play
Saints.
They play the Saints?
They play the Saints on the 5th of January.
Really? Okay, the game after us.
Yep.
No, they play the Raiders this weekend, it looks like.
Okay, the Raiders.
Hold on. Let me go out because this.
Now they already played the Raiders.
Yeah, that's bad. That's my bad, PPP. That's bad.
Okay.
They went back too far. Oh, let me just go out. My bad.
Yeah,
they
got them playing us on the 29th, and then they got the Saints on the 5th of January.
So that's the last game. So who do they play this week?
This week is the Cowboys.
That's what it is. Yeah.
That's
Hey, shout out to Doug's. Shout out to Doug's boys, man. Shout out to the Cowboys.
I ain't worried about them. You almost made me cuss. I ain't worried about them. I ain't worried about.
Is that game in Dallas or is it in Tampa Bay?
This weekend is state championships, so it's in Tampa.
Yeah.
Oh, so Tampa got two. So they got 2 home games in a row then.
Yeah.
God dang, they might take it. They might take the division.
I think they in Dallas. I think they in
I'm on the app now. I'm on the app. I'm on the NFL app.
Yeah. They at A&T Stadium. They at Dallas.
How? Yeah, that's Sunday night. That's the only reason why, Quan. I was about to say we got state championship games right across the street. So yeah, they play Sunday night.
Yeah.
Sunday. I'm like, there's no way they're gonna change that game over.
I mean, who y'all got? I'm gonna be honest
game.
with you.
Not gonna hold you, PPP.
I want Dallas to win. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just
y'all want to know something? When Dallas has been winning these games, they went on the road. They played terrible at home.
They played terrible at home. The irony with them.
Yeah, they need to tell Jerry Jones he need to put up some blinds in AT&T Stadium.
Well, look, it'll be at nighttime, so his blinds already gonna be up.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, man. This is a pretty even match. Like I feel like it's 50-50 for Bucks and Cowboys. Like I feel like the
Cowboys gonna lose.
Think so?
Cowboys
man, the way the Bucks played against the Chargers the other day.
Oh, true. Facts, PPP. Facts. But they dominated, man. They dominated, man.
At first, it was kind of slow, and then I woke up. I said, "How they got 40 points? Like, what happened?"
Yeah, they got to win real quick.
Yo, did y'all see that Kyler Murray found out how cold it was going to be in Carolina, and he was like, "Ooh."
Yeah, he don't like cold games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope we throw his. I hope we throw his Hawaiian
do it every
behind
year.
right to the ground.
We do it every year. That's one thing. That's one team I said we're their kryptonite. Kyler Murray does not play good against Carolina at home or away. He never has played great against Carolina since he's been in the
last
league.
time at home. At Sam Mills' little Hall of Fame game too, Hall of Honor. I was at that game. He didn't play great.
That's the thing. He didn't play great though.
Like,
That was 22, wasn't it? Wasn't it Steve Wilkes?
Was that was Matt Rule. It was right
Matt Rule?
before it was like before he got fired.
Oh, okay.
That was early.
And then you know when Cam came back, we beat him.
Baker era.
Oh yeah, hey, I'm back.
Yeah, we beat him that year.
Back.
Then we beat him when he came. When Ron Rivera was there, we beat the brakes off of him.
Yeah,
D-Hop was there
championship game.
Yep, and then D-Hop championship game. Like I said, we got their number. Arizona hates seeing Carolina. Even Kurt Warner was the quarterback that year for their championship game. They don't. We really have Arizona's number.
Yeah, facts, man.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Hey,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On the panel with me, man. Hold on, what this one I'm talking about? He said Tampa will lose one of their 2 consecutive division games, which is always tough between y'all and the Saints. We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see, but I know one thing: we're gonna give y'all hell coming out of the season. At the end of the season, when we go to Atlanta, we're gonna give y'all a little bit of hell before we head out the season, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be at that game.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, I go to Atlanta at least like once within a 3-year span, man. So I went to Atlanta last year for that season opener, and then the year before that, I want to say I went to Atlanta, man. But I fuck with the A, man. I like the Atlanta, but I don't like the Falcons. I don't fuck with the Falcons at all, man.
I'm gonna climb up there. I'm gonna grab Freddie. I'm gonna slam Freddie straight to the ground.
Hey, do me a favor, PPP, man. Give me a couple licks in, man.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna put 3 in his ribs. Yeah.
Anyway, man, I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy for what, 2 hours and 10 minutes now, man. I appreciate y'all as always. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way out if you haven't already, man. If you guys are watching the replay game, let me know down in the comments, man. What do you think was the blame for this week's loss? Are you out on the Bryce Young conversation, man? Do you think Bryce Young is a buzz? Do you think Xavier Legette is a buzz? Do you think the defense needs help? Let me know in the comments, man. Y'all hit me up. Let's chop it up, man. Hey, PPP, let the people know where they can find you.
Man, I appreciate the opportunity, man, to let me come on and talk on your platform, bro. Yeah, man, most def, man. But guys, my name is Demetrius. I am the creator of Panthers Prime Podcast. You can reach me on YouTube and any other social media site with the same handle, Panthers Prime Podcast.
Yes, sir, man. Shout out to Panthers Prime Podcast, aka PPP. That's my guy right there, man. Also, shout out to my guy, What's Up, Doug, man. Let them know where they can find you, Doug.
Nowhere. Y'all know why you doing it. You already know.
He ain't trying to promote that shit.
What up, CJ?
Look, I'll say this. This your guy, C. Dougie over at What's Up, Doug, man. I have been living life, man. About to make some life changes in 2025, but I will be back. Like I said, I've been living life, man. I don't know what Quan be doing at. Last time Quan was laughing the whole time. I told y'all, don't go over there, because again, it ain't nothing over there to look for. I enjoy supporting all these content creators while I'm on the road behind the scenes, man. Again, everybody been putting in work, man. It's been a whole nother year. We all been on this platform, being a part of this YouTube program, man. So I'm just proud of the growth all of us have gone through. Even people that have been doing consistent content, just the bonds that we've been able to make. We've been able to come up on each other's platform. It's a family, man. Like I said, it was a pleasure meeting PPP. You know, my guy Quan, we haven't really, linked a lot because, again, I'm living life, doing things, going into 2025. But trust me, like he said, 2025, we're going to be back, man. But trust me, you don't want to miss what we got in store for 2025 with the Panthers experience and What's Up, Doug. I'm telling you guys, it's going to be epic. And just enjoy the ride, man. Enjoy the ride.
Yes, sir, man. Shout out to my guy, What's Up, Doug, man. He just told y'all, bro, like, it's some things coming in 2025, man. Happy for my guy Doug, man. I'm not even gonna spill the tea. You know what I'm saying? But hey, my guy Doug is definitely making moves, bro. He's making a lot of moves. I'm proud of my guy. 2025 is definitely about to be a movie, chat. A movie. Hey, shout out to, speaking of fam, Doug. Speaking of fam, man, shout out to 2 fans in the stands, man. CJ done pulled up at the tail end of the show. Shout out to 2 fans in the stands, man. If you guys are not familiar with that channel, make sure you hit that link, man. Click on their profile picture to take you to their profile, and it'll let you know what they all about, man. 2 fans on the stands, keep it real with you, man. They put together like beautiful presentations, and they give you their point of view on the Panthers, man. They bring you a hell of a show every single time they come on live, man, on YouTube. So make sure y'all show them some love, man. Make sure you let them know Uncle Quan sent you. Also, man, once again, shout out to my guy, Red Swan, man. Look, Red Swan been going crazy in the chat with the super stickers, man. Look, that's big love, and I appreciate that, man. Look, I'm not really... I know PPP last week we was talking about it, man, like just the whole donations and shit like that, man. But I don't really push the whole issue like that on the channel, man. So whenever y'all do donate, man, it's real special, man. I appreciate y'all for, you know what I'm saying, just showing that love and showing that you really appreciate the content. That's very reassuring for me as a content creator, and it definitely helps the channel, man. It helps the channel grow. It helps me, you know what I'm saying, give back to the community, man. Because everything that y'all give to me goes literally right back into the community, man. So we will be doing a giveaway very soon, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop that on y'all. We will be doing a giveaway very soon. I'm not gonna let y'all know what we giving away just yet. I'm not gonna let y'all know when. Just stay tuned, hit that notification bell so you don't miss it, man. And shout out to Red Swan for once again that another super sticker, man. He said, PPP, you leave Freddie Falcon alone. He said, what are you talking about, that ugly ass mascot? I can't stand that damn mascot, man. I be wanting to square up with his ass every time I see him. Red Swan said, much love to my brother Dougie Fresh. Yes, sir. Big love, man. Right back at you, man. Appreciate you pulling up to the stream and taking over the super chat, man. That's big love. I appreciate you pulling up, man. It's good seeing you up in here. CJ from 2 fans in the stands, man. It's good seeing you as well, my brother. He said, man, I just got back from Home Depot. Shout out to Home Depot, man. That sounds like some middle-aged shit right there, man. Some dad stuff. You know, we're about to fix some shit around the house and some shit.
Yeah, man, I gotta put this bird nest up, you know, and then I gotta fix this toilet downstairs. And, you know, neighbor Gene got me over here putting a fence together.
Right.
Yeah, that's CJ.
Right.
Yeah, that's CJ.
Shout out to my guy CJ from 2 fans in the stands, man. That's fam, bro. That's fam, man. He actually called me personally to wish me a happy birthday, man. That's really the thing about this platform, man. It's a lot of fam on here, bro. Like I like y'all as content creators, bro. Like I view y'all as more than just, you know what I'm saying, another person making content on the Panthers, bro. Y'all literally became fam, and y'all really somebody like I can really embrace and like call outside of this content creating shit, man. Like Doug, you my brother, man. PPP, you fam, man. I met you in person, man. So like it's been a journey with this content creating stuff, man, because of the connections with you guys, man. So I appreciate y'all as always, man. Here in Carolina, I see you, man. I see you up in the building. I see you that came in late too, man. We about to get up out of here, but I appreciate you pulling up, man. We about to get up out of here. CJ from 2 fans said, real talk, man, I build all kind of stuff. Oh shit, okay. Bob the builder head ass. All right, y'all, man. I'll see y'all on the next show, man. Y'all can expect to see me again next Wednesday at the same time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Might even go live before then, man. Just make sure you click the notification bell so you do not miss another announcement on the channel when I do go live and when I do upload a video. I will see you guys on the next upload, man. As always, stay true to yourself. Keep being you. Follow those dreams, turn those dreams into goals, and go get it, man. Love you guys. Peace.